Come on. Here we go. It is the big game today. Watford versus Millwall at Vicarage Road. Today is the day Watford can get promoted back to the Premier League. I'm James, and today I'm going to be taking you through the whole match. And we've got loads and loads of guests coming on from all around the world. We've got Adam from Watford Opinions, who will be joining me for the watch long. We've got an Egyptian Watford fan coming on at half time. We've got a few UK-based fans as well who are also going to be joining in. So yeah, really looking forward to this. I hope everybody is having a fantastic day. And yes, Watford need to win this game to get promoted back to the Premier League. A win and we're promoted. A draw might have been enough earlier today, but because the Brentford-Bournemouth game ended in a Brentford win, that means Watford also have to win this game to get promoted. So thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you're going to have a fantastic afternoon, evening, morning, wherever you are in the world. And hopefully we can bring you a lot of joy today as Watford look to get promoted back to the Premier League. Let's take a look at chat quickly. Brendan saying, enjoy today, guys. Thank you very much, Brendan. Ollie, hope you're okay, mate. David, let's get the job done. Absolutely, David, we need to get the job done today. A Watford win and we are promoted back to the Premier League. Hello, Rudy. Hope you're having a great day, mate. You're also more than welcome to come on during the game whenever you want. Just drop me a message on Instagram and I'll send you the link over to join the stream. And yes, fantastic to see you all in chat today. Really looking forward to the game. The team news is out, so we'll take a look at that in just a few minutes' time. Oh, very excited. I'm so excited. Can you guys hear me okay? Can you see me okay? Let me know in chat. And yeah, really looking forward to this. I've got Hive Live on in front of me here. And yeah, it's going to be fantastic speaking to loads of Watford fans in this stream as well. Please, we're really close to 400 subscribers as well. We're 9 away from 400 subscribers. So we're really close to that. So if we can get promoted today and hit 400 subscribers, that would be so good. So yeah, really excited. Welcome to the stream, Fireball, as well. Hope you're having a great day. Jesus saying, is my third kit on? I've got it on. Of course I'm wearing this third kit. My favourite ever kit. Well, not favourite ever, but one of my favourites. And yeah, here we go. Repping the boys with the third kit today. As Rudy says, we're also 9 away from 400 subscribers. So yeah, really looking forward to this today. I've just got to do something on my computer very quickly. But yes, very excited for this. Let me just send a message to someone quickly. Yeah, really excited for the game. Really excited. Let me know where you're watching from as well. Are you watching in another country? Are you watching in Watford? Are you watching at Watford Town Centre? You know, where in the world are you guys watching from today? Really interested to know where you're watching from. Yes. Oh my gosh, I just don't know what to say. I really hope we can do this. Fingers crossed we can get this done today. Brentford won. That's a lot of pressure on the players. I think we can do it though. I think we can get the job done. Come on. Yeah, really excited. Really excited. Brendan is here. Brendan, here we go. Let's get you added. Can you turn your phone the other way around if that's okay? Can you turn your phone landscape if that's okay? Yes.
Sorry, that's
Thank
better.
You very much. How are you, Brendan? You looking forward to the game?
I'm looking. Wait. I will turn it one more time. Just one minute. This is better. Easier for me to look in the camera. Oh my God, looking forward. I'm nervous, James, at the moment.
Yeah. Oh, Brendan. I mean, I don't know if you can see my hands. They are shaking now. It is squeaky bum time, as I like to call it. Yeah, really nervous now, Brendan. I know you won't be able to watch. Well, you are going to be able to watch the whole game, but you're actually going out to watch. Yeah, there you go. Brendan has it on.
And I will watch it probably in the train when I will travel to the stadium of Sparta to watch the Eredivisie game. But the most important day is Watford, of course. So I will keep up to date my Instagram and things like that. So if I may, please follow us. Please follow James.
Yeah, please follow Brendan.
But yeah, James, Brentford just wins, so we need 3 points. That's all.
Oh yeah, I mean 3 points, Brendan. That is what we need to do now. We need to win the game. Sending you the in. Sorry, Brendan. I'm just sending someone a message here.
Yes. Nice.
Yeah, 3 points is what Watford need to do now. Obviously, that Brentford game, you know, it's going to put pressure on the players. I just hope we can get the job done, Brendan. We're very, very positive. I love getting you on because you're such a positive guy. Yes, come on. Richard Lee says, "Hey, fellow Hornets, let's do this. Come on, Richard. Hope you're having a great day, mate." Rudy saying, "Good lineup today." Absolutely. And yeah, let's take a look at the lineup, actually, Brendan, while we're here. I'll get the lineup on screen now. One change from the Norwich game, of course. Kiko Feminier comes back in, Brendan. So the lineup is Daniel Bachmann in goal, Kiko Feminier, Truster Kong, Francisco Sirielta, and Adam Messina. In the midfield three, we have Will Hughes, Tom Cleverley, and Dan Goslin. And the front three, of course, is Myla Sarr, João Pedro, and Ken Sema. King Ken Sema. Yeah, that is your front three. And on the bench, we have Ben Foster, Craig Cathcart, Christian Capicelle, Ashraf Lazar, Chalobah, Sanchez, Zinkernagel, Hungbo, and Andre Gray.
And we all see them. We all see them in the pound this afternoon.
In the pond, yeah. Hopefully. Come on. Brendan, what do you make of that lineup?
As we said in our match preview, we not have to change a lot. The Cathcart change for Firmino is the right one. It's the right decision by Cisco.
Yeah.
So let's see what he can bring on today. Let's see if Sarr can score 3 times. Let's see what we can do. I'm so nervous, James. I don't know what to say.
But I've got to be honest. I'm absolutely shitting it. I don't usually swear on stream, but I am shitting it now. Yeah, very, very nervous. Yeah, of course, Mahanid. Shout out to me and my family and friends celebrating Ramadan at the moment. Shout out to you, Mahanid. Yeah, good luck with that, and hopefully the Watford win can bring you more positivity today. So shout out to you, Mahanid, as well, and hopefully we'll be speaking to Mahanid at half time here today on the as well. So it'd be good to speak to Mahanid again. So I've not spoke to him for a few weeks now. Yeah, Brendan, all we need now is a Watford win. That's what we have to do. Plain and simple, Watford win. We are in the Premier League. Brendan, I don't know if, I mean, you might pop in and out of this watch long today, of course, because you obviously do have to go out. But yeah, really, really looking forward to this, Brendan. What else do I say? I mean, we did an Instagram live earlier today. You were very, very positive with your prediction. Do you want to let the live stream know what your score prediction was?
I think it was 4-0, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, as you said, I will pop out sometimes in live stream. So I've been pop in and pop out sometimes, guys. To what as people want to know, of course. At the moment, the groundsman is going out. Prepare the pitch for the game. Lovely pitch, but I said 4-0 to the Hornets, 4-0 to the Goods, and I have a good feeling about it. If the first half is not ours, the second half will be.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what? We just need to perform like we did against Norwich, because that Norwich game, that's the levels that this team should be reaching every week. Like that performance, we should have seen so much more this season. It was such a top performance, Brendan, that Norwich performance compared to the Luton game. So look, hopefully we can replicate that against Millwall, but I just think it is going to be difficult for us. But fingers crossed we can do it. Fingers crossed.
It will be. I will be on for about 1 more minute because I need to do some things at home before kickoff. But as I saw on Hive Live, those guys are in there. They want to make a pitch invasion. Just 2 of them. They want to do a pitch invasion. That's lovely. But we're looking forward to the footage and the scenes at Watford.
I hope so. And please do send in your footage from Watford if we get promoted. And any social media platforms, just at the Watford Way or hashtag the Watford Way, and yeah, we'll retweet them, we'll repost them, and hopefully everybody can have a great evening today. Brendan, before we go, one more comment. Richard says we just need to get off to a good start, get the first goal. Is that what Watford need to do today? Get the first goal, calm the nerves down, and yeah, because we don't want to be. The problem is we don't want to be getting that first goal and holding on to a lead for the whole game. We don't want to be doing that.
If we score the first goal, we need to press on to the second goal as right as soon as possible. So yeah, we need to score very fast, but we need to score 2 goals very fast. Because we know Watford is not the best team to hold a 1-0 lead due 60
well,
minutes.
absolutely. I mean, we're terrible at holding
Yeah.
leads, aren't we, Brendan?
And before I go, James, because I want to go
Yeah.
in 20 seconds, I want to ask people as well, if you have some footage, of course, use hashtag the Watford way or hashtag Watford fans, and show us how you're watching the game on hashtag Watford, the Watford way, and hashtag WFCNL or WFCNL 1 year, and we will repost it on our socials, Instagram and Twitter, of course.
Yes.
And I will be right back somewhere in the game or somewhere at half time. I promise you guys. And of course, when I'm in the stadium, probably when we just go up, I'll be there in this live stream. So keep your eyes open and have a good game.
Thank you very much, Brendan. Really appreciate you coming on, and we'll catch you very, very soon. So thank you for coming on, Brendan. Really do appreciate that.
But thanks, James. See you in a bit.
Thanks, Brendan. Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
We're going to get another Watford fan on now. We've got Roberto coming on, and Roberto actually does some features in the actual Watford Matchday programme. So we'll speak to Roberto very, very quickly before kick-off to see what he's thinking about the game. So here we go. Roberto, how are you doing? How are you doing? Are you nervous? Are you excited? How are you feeling at the moment?
All the emotions rolled into one. It just feels like one of those days. I'm in the full kit, so I've gone all out basically. And if there's one day to do that, I think it's today, definitely today, because we just got to throw our hearts on the line. After that Brentford game, it's not ideal, but we know we just focus on ourselves and we can beat this Millwall team. We just got to really go for it.
Oh, I know. I mean, Roberto, I've been nervous all day now. Obviously, we've all been focusing on that lunchtime result, because if that ended in a draw, all Watford would need from this game would have been a draw. But obviously, Brentford won that early kickoff, so Watford need to win this, Roberto. I'll get the starting lineup up again here, Roberto, just on the stream. And just so everyone can see it who hasn't already. So let's just get this up here quickly. We've got about 3 or 4 minutes to go until kickoff. What are your thoughts on that starting 11, Roberto? Obviously, Kika Feminine coming in for Craig Cathcart, but apart from that, Watford are unchanged. There should be enough there to win the game, shouldn't there?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's a strong team, and I think that we shouldn't change too much. And generally, we shouldn't change too much of our tactics. We can't look at that Brentford game and say, oh, we should go for this game more now. We just got to go it the same way we would have done before that match, and really just the way that we played against Norwich, that battling spirit, we've got to show that again, because Millwall, they'll be really tough to break down, and it's important we really look at them and make sure we stop their threats from set pieces. But we have the quality to hurt this Millwall team.
Well, the thing is, Roberto, I'm looking at the bench as well. There's a lot of strength and depth on the Watford bench today. The likes of Craig Cathcart, Kabasele, Lazar, Chalobah, Sanchez, Zinknagel, Hungbo, Gray. There's a lot of strength and depth there, Roberto, isn't there? So, look, we should have enough to win the game, of course. I'm going to come to you for a score prediction now, Roberto. So I went for a 3-0 to Watford. And I went with Pedro, Sarr, and I think I went with Sema to score as well. No, I went with Pedro, Sarr, Cleverley. I think that's who I went with to score. So 3-0 to Watford for me, Roberto. What about you? Are you going to beat my score prediction? Are you going to go for a 5-0 win to Watford? Or are you going to be a lot more conservative? How do you see the game panning out?
Well, on a massive day like this, I'd love to go for a 5-0, but I'm just not quite that, confident. But I'm still confident. I think I'm going for a 3-0 win with same as you. I think it's probably going to be that, with goals from Trooster Kong, also a goal from Ken Sema, and let's say the last one comes from Ismail Assar. It's got to be done.
Good to hear, Roberto. Hopefully, we'll be speaking to you again at half-time as well, if we can. So thank you very much for coming on. Really do appreciate it. And enjoy the game. Enjoy the game, and hopefully we'll be celebrating promotion back to the Premier League, Roberto. So thank you very much for coming on, mate. Really do appreciate that.
No worries. Come on, you horns.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.
So thank you very much to Roberto coming on there. We're now going to welcome Adam from Watford Opinions on. He's going to be joining us for the entirety of the watch along today. So let's get Adam added in now. Adam,
hello.
Here we go. Come on.
Yeah, I was initially gonna think maybe Millwall will nick something here, but their kits alone deserve to be defeated 2 or 3-0. So the kit.
Yeah. So Yeah. I mean, oh God, I'm so nervous, Adam. I mean, we were talking prior to the game about how we were feeling, and yeah, very, very nerve-wracking as well. Did you manage to get the stream set up, by the way, Adam? Are you all sorted out with that?
Yeah, let's just make sure it's all in sync, I guess. But right now,
absolutely. I mean, the shot I'm on at the moment, I mean, we're kind of in the rookery stand, I believe, looking out over the pitch. Is that what you're on at the moment?
Oh, yeah, right now the ref's like just gone to the ball.
John Marks, Tommy Mooney, has that come up on screen?
Yeah, now it's just gone away.
Yeah, absolutely. Cool. We are synced up. We'll just double check when the game starts as well, but we should be okay there. Adam, we're going to have a few people joining us today. We've had Brendan on, we've had Roberto on already. We've obviously got you on now. I believe Mohamed is also going to be joining us at half time. So lots of people to speak to. I know if we get promoted, you've got a celebratory McDonald's meal planned. Have you figured out what you're going to be eating yet, Adam? Or are you not getting ahead of yourself and you're just keeping yourself grounded?
I'm not like you. I don't like to get ahead of myself. I have a lot of nuggets and stuff, but we're not there yet.
Yeah, let's take a look at a few more comments just before we kick off here. Watford nearly ready to go. Danny saying, come on, you horns. He's going with a 4-1 win to Watford. SN7 Music says, happy that Gosling is starting. Absolutely agree. Hazy's going with 3-1 to Watford. Andre Gray to score all 4 goals there. And Danny going with 2 goals from Sarr as well. And Caroline, of course, saying, enjoy the game, everyone. So do enjoy the game. Watford nearly ready to go here at Vicarage Road. 90 minutes time, we'll know if we're back in the Premier League. And Adam, I'm on 3 seconds, 4 seconds, 5,
perfect.
6.
Perfect.
Come on. Here we go.
It's rare to get ESPN
so
Plus and Hive Live to sync up, so that's good.
This is so exciting. Oh my gosh, I don't know what to say. I'm going to find it really difficult to commentate this game, actually. Because
oh no,
really
someone's
difficult.
already down.
Oh dear. Oh no. Is that Truce to Kong? No.
Pedro.
Michelle Pedro down. That's a bit of a blow there. I mean, hopefully he's okay. Looks like he's just a bit winded, Adam, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's not like it didn't look like anything. Yeah, it just looked like he got a bit of a hit there.
Yeah. Hey James, in a month's time after my GCSEs, I can go live with you. My name is Golden Boys 1881. Yeah, it's absolutely fine. Just drop me a message and I'm sure we'll get something sorted out, mate. But yeah, really, really, oh God. I don't know what to say, Adam. I'm just very nervous. I'm very excited because it can be done today. Of course, Adam, the early kickoff did not go in our favour in a sense. Obviously, Brentford won, which is, we didn't really want that to happen. We wanted a draw in that game. I don't know if you watched any of that, Adam, but if you did, what was your thoughts on that? And, you know, is there anything to be concerned about going into this game or do we just need to get the job done?
I mean, I was able to catch around the last 30 minutes, so I saw the goal and all that. And I mean, Brentford were a man down and they played really well. Again, it's all in our hands, realistically. It's like the thing I've been saying is now if we don't get automatic promotion and we bottle it from here, then we just didn't deserve to get it in the first place.
Yeah.
Which is this. But I mean, I think it just should be a wake-up call and just proof, like, you need to win, you need to get the job done. You're clear favorites, but like if we somehow fall back into the playoffs, like we're going up against such good teams.
I mean, Watford playing out from the back here, Millwall with a really high press actually. We've just got to be wary of Millwall because I've got to be honest, I've not watched a lot of Millwall this season, only highlights here and there. So I'm not someone to speak to about how Millwall play, but in terms of the history of Millwall, they do look to frustrate people and they will want to ruin our party today. Pedro looks okay as well. He's got back up and is jogging now as well. There was a shot of Scott Duxbury there in the stands as well, Adam, looking very, very nervous. Yeah, Scott Duxbury looking very nervous.
He'll get to pen some sort of open letter to all fans asking for apologies if we ever said anything bad this season. If we go up.
Oh dear. Well, I mean, this could go really, really quickly. It could drag out this game. We'll have to wait and see. If we get an early goal, that would be great. But then we've got to hold on to that for the whole game. So yeah, really nervous. Out on the left-hand side here now with Adam Messina. Nice bit of play there, but Millwall pick up possession again. And please check out watfordopinions.com as well. Adam runs that website. It's a Watford, as it says in the tin, it's a Watford Opinions website. Adam gives his opinions on everything that's going on at Watford Football Club at the moment. Do you want to speak a little bit about that, Adam, why we're in this phase of play at the moment?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's something that started last season before we got relegated. Well, the website is a bit newer. That was made at the end of September. It's basically, I do like opinion form essays, if you will, like opinion pieces on all the latest hot Watford topics, and
yeah,
it just gives like you're allowed to disagree with me, obviously. Like, my point as an opinion writer is to hopefully make you agree with my opinion, but it's more so just to get an opinion out there, something you might not really have heard of otherwise. As Sar gets dispossessed on the way, it's something to kind of give you an opinion you might not have heard about otherwise, because there's like so many news channels, and you can get news from anywhere, but you can't. It's hard to get long form opinions, and we almost had a good chance there. It seemed like Gosling was running forward well, but
Messina now forward. Ken Semmer.
We just have to hit it. We've had a couple good. Just got to get it on target.
God, I don't know what to say. I'm just too nervous. I'm too nervous.
It's a good start, though. It's a good start, but just got to get something on target there.
I'm sure the players are fully aware what happened in that lunchtime game as well. I'm sure they have been told, or I'm sure they've looked it up themselves, so they will know what needs to be done. Yeah.
I wonder if there's any way, like, Zisco was basically like, don't check your phones or anything, so they don't actually know and just assume they have to win anyway. I doubt that, but I wouldn't be surprised.
I was actually thinking that earlier today. I did have that same thought, Adam, but I don't know. I mean, in the modern day with players and how much they're on social media, I don't know if that would be possible. But, you know, maybe under Vladimir Rivic banning their phones, that might be possible. But not under Zisco, not under Zisco.
That's
by the way,
that
Adam,
came to mind.
Zisco joining my live stream yesterday. I love that.
That was pretty amazing.
Yeah, really, really good. On Instagram Live, if you haven't seen it already, I actually didn't upload it in the end, but Zisco did join my Instagram Live last night with me and Brendan. He said hello, and he stuck around for a few minutes as well. So that was really good to see. So yeah, thank you, Zisco, for doing that. Please get us the win today.
Yeah, I'd say the biggest Watford celebrity that ever went into one of my streams was Gioretta, who's our sporting director. Then a day later, I wrote an angry article about Ivic's sacking, and then he unfollowed me.
Oh my gosh, I remember that because I took a screenshot, didn't I? And I sent it to you.
Yeah.
Because
he followed me as well, but
so far. What a ball! Oh, he's not going to get that. He's not going to get that.
It's a good start, though. I like it right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Something that we saw last game, I guess, which just like worked, and is something frequently I think we say when we don't win, is we just need to test our luck. Like Gosling, he had about 4 or 5 shots before the one that went in, but like, you know, you can't score if you don't shoot. So I don't mind that. If it's like, it might not be the best of chance, but like, I mean, Gosling came close on a few occasions. I didn't check his expected goal statistic, but it was probably maybe a bit more than one.
Oh, I know. He had so many chances. He had that header early on. Oh, that and I thought he should have done better with that header actually, but yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter now. We got that all important win, didn't we, against Norwich? Oh, we're very, very sloppy here, giving the ball away in possession to Millwall now. Well done, Dan.
I love how he's come from Bournemouth, though. I love how he's come from Bournemouth.
Oh God, you know what? What a story that is, Adam. Coming from Bournemouth. And he's arrived at Watford. He's essentially scored the goal pretty much to send us to the Premier League.
Hopefully.
Yeah. I mean, what a story that is from Dan Gosling. Really good. Actually, you know, I criticised the signing at the very beginning, but actually I've got to give him credit. Well done, Dan.
Strike Bachmann with a good save.
I mean, standard save, but he had to stay concentrated there.
Yeah, it was some good fizz on that. I mean, that's where they're going to try to get us, long throws and set pieces. We've seen that time and time again this season, as Pedro spins really well here.
Oh, that was a good spin by Pedro, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Just to make sure we're still synced up, Adam, I'm on 8 minutes, 10, 11, 12.
Perfect.
Fantastic.
Great challenge there by Sierralta, I think.
Go on, Sema, go on. A lot of spinning today.
Sema's looking bright so far. Same with Pedro and Sema have both had good runs in the first 8-9 minutes of this match. So
36 people watching this stream at the moment. Thank you very much for tuning in. Really appreciate all being here. And make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Big day for Watford today. We are only 8 away from 400 subscribers now on YouTube. So please subscribe if you have not already. That'd be much appreciated. Here we go then. Watford again on the attack here. Just passing it out from the back. Chustakong. Out to Kiko.
I think we've only seen it once so far this match. Just got to get that right flank utilized. But I think I still can't tell if Millwall are playing 5 or 4. It seems like they might be doing a 3 center back thing, which is where Neil Warnock was able to catch us off a bit. So
yeah. A few risky passes from Watford, though, so far, playing out from the back. I mean, I know that's how we like to play. But, you know, maybe for games like this, maybe you do have to change your style of play slightly.
Pedro, forward to Sar. Sar. Goes in, Sar. Taken down. That's a penalty. Penalty! He's given the penalty, I think. We've got the penalty now.
Okay.
We have the penalty.
Shit.
We have a penalty. A family member's come down, so hopefully that's not an issue. Okay.
Good morning to Adam's family member. I hope you're having a great day.
She's the reason I'm a Watford fan.
Morning, everyone. Come on, you ones.
Did we get lucky with the placement of that foul? We might have gotten a bit lucky with the placement of the foul, but
come on. Is Sarr taking it?
Yeah, he scored. Which one was it? He scored the one against Stoke, I think.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
Come on. Let's just get this in. Yes! Let's go! Come on. Let's go.
Come on. Oh my god.
I don't want to get ahead of myself, but
oh my gosh. Come on.
We deserve the lead too, but oh my gosh.
Come on. Well done, Ismaila. Come on. Really, really good to see. Oh, fantastic. I mean, Adam, do you want to talk us through that penalty?
I guess you call that the Fernandez penalty. You wait for the keeper to move. That is so risky, though. That was not in a corner at all.
That is a pressure. I mean, that is a pressure penalty. That is Ismaila Sarr. Well done.
Look, he looks up. Yeah, he sees the weight of the keeper. Great take.
Come on, that's what we wanted. We wanted an early goal. We wanted that early goal to settle the nerves. We really did.
Let's just get another quickly, and let's start the party.
Wow, here we go. I mean, this is come on. Hit a like on the stream for that penalty as well. Really, really good to see. Wow. The thing was, Adam, I didn't even see how the penalty got won because I was on a different screen at the time. I didn't even see how we actually won the penalty.
It was, Sarr down the wing tackled maybe on the edge of the box. Like maybe we got a bit lucky with the placement. I'd say it was in the box, but someone might argue otherwise. But now Pedro.
Here we go again. Watford. Oh, dangerous!
Great ball across the box
on the end to get that.
Oh, love that from Messina.
Oh wow! I mean, you can tell we're at it today. We are at it.
Again, not to jinx anything, but 17-2-2 home record.
Oh wow! Really, so good to see. Really, really good. Come on, let's keep our composure, boys.
Considering that home record involved Ivic as well, it's pretty impressive.
I know. And that takes Sarr up to 13 championship goals this season. Really good to see that as well.
Yeah.
The Senegalese star boy, as Alfie says, Adam.
Now he's on the wing again with it. Causing all sorts of problems for the Millwall back line. Kiko making a nice overlap here. Back to Sarr. Just controlling it on the side. Sorry.
Oh, wow. I mean, such good play from Watford here. Really just playing around the Millwall defence at the moment.
And what you love to see about that, there's 5 Millwall defenders defending 3 of our players, and they're nowhere near them.
Look at this. It's a bit like tiki-taka this at the moment. Fantastic.
I asked some Millwall fans about their lineup before the match. They didn't seem the most pleased with it. They're like, it's all right, but maybe could be better. But, we're not going to complain about that.
And the press from Millwall seems to have subsided now as well. Maybe they're just maintaining that, they're not pressing as high as they were. Obviously you've got to manage energy levels and stuff like that, but that's good to see as well.
Yeah, now forward to Sarr again. Switches the ball to Messina.
Oh, he could have released that a bit quicker there, Messina, I think.
Yeah. I don't want us to start taking the foot off the gas just yet. Let's get a second, get some comfort.
If we get the second, they'll be so much more confident. But I don't want to be holding on to this 1-0 for the whole game. I really do not want to be doing that.
All right. And another talking point is Will Hughes. He got the in FIFA like the championship team of the season card, which and then like all the Swansea fans in the mentions were like only 2 goal contributions as a center mid. Like, look how far back Hughes plays. Like that. What are you trying to talk about? I also saw someone saying Max Aaron's
running rings, isn't he?
Yeah. Now, we're such good wing play going on here. Sarr's taken down again. Yeah, the Millwall players just know they have no answer right now.
Oh God, really happy with that. I'm really happy with that goal from Sarr. So happy.
I mean, he's getting taken down left, right, and center there.
And he's obviously fasting as well. I mean, someone's made that point. He's obviously Ismaila Sarr's doing Ramadan at the moment, Adam. So he's actually fasting as well. So look, obviously, I wish Sarr all the best with that. But the fact he's performing at such a high level whilst also in Ramadan, shout out to all the players in Ramadan at the moment as well, because it is a tough ask to play high level football when you are fasting. So look, shout out to Sarr for doing that.
Yeah.
So Watford have a free kick here, Adam. Cleverly standing over it.
Getting him back's been so, because Zinkernagel offers us a different dimension, but it's just one. It's such a hard argument, Cleverly versus Zinkernagel. It's such a tough one to have. But Cleverly looks like he's going to take it. The ball in, header one on. Oh, God, Dan Gosling with his headers.
I tell you what, Dan Gosling. I mean, he's just so good. He's actually got more open play goals this season than Shorudini. I mean, What a stat that is. What a stat.
Well, for us, he has more open play goals. He'd also had, he wasn't necessarily shining for Bournemouth this season before he came to us, but he'd also scored twice for them as well. Like, he's not necessarily a natural goal scorer, but he knows how to find the back of the net.
Oh, yeah, of course. Definitely.
But yeah, I think you and I know as well as anyone's like the whole plan's to get James Laya-Saliki in January, and then I know how much you were like saying like the whole connection with Sarr and all that, but then it went through.
Yeah. I think it's right that Dan Gosling started today as well, Adam, because I know Chalobah's on the bench, and it's probably unfair that Chalobah's not in the team at the moment. But I think Dan Gosling's performing at such a high level, you can't drop him. And here we go again.
As you were saying, through to Pedro. He has to release that sooner. It's good play. It's really good play. But
come on, Watford. Come on.
That's that one. If hopefully when we go up now, I'm still obviously conservative in my words, but Pedro's going to need to be a bit better there in the Prem. But that run by Dan Gosling, as we were saying, that was.
Fantastic run by Gosling. Good feet by Pedro as well, but he just couldn't get his shot away, could he?
Yeah. I mean, as you said, it is harsh on Chalobah. He's not starting, but last match worked perfectly well. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Oh. Come on, Ken. What are you doing?
Oh, this is hitting the first man, isn't it? We know how these go. Yep.
Hughes. Oh,
looked a bit closer than I thought.
I mean, Adam, I've got a question for you, because you probably know more than me on this topic, but we seem to have different set piece takers in each game. Like Ken Sema taking the corner there. Sometimes it's Cleverly, sometimes it's Incarnagle. It seems to change every game. Is there some sort of strategy to that, or is it just, if a player's feeling good on that day, it of course it depends on what they've worked on in the week. But can you read any more into that?
I mean, I know one. I'm pretty sure we have now like a new set piece coach, so it's obviously, I guess, to give different teams looks. But the other thing is, we definitely don't have a clear number one choice set piece taker. It's not to say you need a James Ward-Prowse or anything, but we really have no one who's like anywhere clear of anyone else. So it's kind of just got to keep mixing and matching and hoping for the best. Obviously, it's worked on a lot in training, but yeah, it's more so just to keep throwing different looks, because if you don't know what's the best, you might as well give the other team different looks.
Yeah, Brendan, they're saying Gosling on fire. He's looking absolutely fantastic, Brendan. Really, really good. Good from Dan Gosling today. Good play, good feet. And yeah, that run kind of epitomised his performances lately. I really want Pedro to do well in the Watford shirt. I really, really do. I just wish Pedro was more clinical. I really just wish he was more clinical. But Adam, he's 19, isn't he? We can't ask too much from him.
I mean,
I tweeted out on Twitter, actually, I'd call it a pass. It's probably more of a cross to Dan Gosling for the goal against Norwich. I thought that was superb, and I don't really think enough people were talking about that.
Yeah, I agree. That was superb, and I guess the whole thing with Pedro, it's you look at it similar to Richarlison. He started in flying form, but then like Richarlison with us, it was like no goals in his last 32 matches or something ridiculous like that.
Yeah,
and it's not to say he wasn't offering us anything when he didn't score, but I guess the whole thing where this second half of the season drought might come to hurt Pedro next season necessarily is we still probably, if we go up, I mean, we don't really have a proven goal scorer, which we'll need.
Yeah.
So it's going to be there's so many variables playing around with. Like, I don't see any problem if we have Pedro and we're doing two up top and you have another more experienced head beside him or someone beside Cucho. But if you just have Cucho and Pedro, that might be a bit too inexperienced and too risky. Not to say they're bad players or anything, but they're just still young, and you can't only have youth.
Millwall on the attack here. Broken up by Will Hughes. Fantastic there from Will Hughes. Hughes on the ball again here. Out to Sarr. Sarr running down the right-hand
There's space
side.
here.
Is Myla Sarr going to get a ball in? Oh, just behind Pedro.
That was poor cutback there. Probably thought Gosling was closer than he was, or as you said, just the miss pass to Pedro, but still some really good play there. That was kept in phenomenally by Gosling.
Superb.
There's no reason for him to keep that, and he's done so well there. Oh, there's a lot of reason. Just a phrase. And the thing with Sarr, though, that keeps on improving is like his final ball, his final pass. We didn't see it there, but over the course of the season, it just seems like it started to further and further improve. Where, I mean, obviously, I hope we hold on to him even for 40, 50 mil, but I do think he'll stay. I mean, I don't think it's a direct relationship, but especially after the European Super League fallout, it's not the most appealing to go to one of those clubs right now. So
yeah. And actually, I said to you, I think it was, it must have been a couple of weeks ago, and I said to you that he's currently got 3 years left in his contract. If he stays for one more year in the Premier League and that goes down to 2 years, his value is not going to drop down significantly, and we could still get quite a big fee for him at the end of that season. If we do go up, of course. So yeah, I think he's definitely got to stay for one more year.
Yeah, I don't see him like resisting that as well. He knows he's still only 23. It's not like, I guess you say 26, 27, 28. That's when you really want to be. If like you're like a top, that's when he's still 23. He's going to be a young 24 at the end of next season. I think he has a February birthday. It's like, he knows it's not like, because even if he doesn't have the best of seasons next year, which I think he'll do really well, but even if he doesn't have the best of seasons, he's still going to be able to get a big money move somewhere. It's not like his value is going to totally diminish.
Yeah, I mean, Liverpool, Manchester United were in for him in January anyway, so I'm sure that interest will be retained long term for someone like Sarr, because it is quite obvious he is too good for Watford. But as long as we can keep him for one more year, I think we'll all be happy with that. So look, Sarr, pressure penalty. He scored it. Thank you very much. Let's get another goal.
Yeah. And then the other interesting thing with Sarr is, if we do somehow wind up selling him or a team comes in with an irresistible offer, we're having promotion money. We're definitely having that money. It's like if we sell Sarr and then we don't even reinvest that money into recruitment, then okay, something is seriously wrong that we don't know about. But yeah, I don't see us selling him unless like a phenomenal offer comes in. I'd say what is it, 50-55 million would be the
Yeah, I mean, I'd even say maybe 60 million. I'd look to get for him if possible, but that might be a bit of a stretch because then you're talking like world-class player money there. But
and he's still young though. I mean, and especially if we do go up, I mean, the other teams won't really have the leverage on us. It's like when we go down, it's like other teams might be like, all right, like you've gone down, you're going to be in some, we have a bit of leverage here. And initially, it was good to see we didn't feel pressured into selling him, but Millwall. They didn't score. But it was just very close.
That was very, very close from Millwall. A little bit worrying actually, but look, they didn't score. Let's just forget about it.
Bachmann had it covered, to be fair to him, but no,
I mean, he did have that covered actually. I think that's a fair point. I think he would have made the save actually.
I mean, but that's where Millwall will get us. The open play, we should be fine. The set pieces, we got to stay awake.
Yeah, absolutely.
And just a reminder, we've been dominating the game, but doesn't always mean you win. Need to get another. Well, you don't need to get another no goal. That would just be very nice.
Yeah.
Gosling with a great cut. Was that Cleverly, I think. Whoever that was. Great cut out of the pass.
Pedro with losing the ball there, actually. I think Pedro's trying a little bit too much lately.
Yeah.
I just think he's trying to overcomplicate it. When if he just passed the ball when he should, then I think we'd probably progress further up the pitch than we are at the moment with Pedro.
Yeah, I agree with that. Just it's when you're in a iffy patch of form. I do think last week we'll have given him the match against Norwich with that assist. I mean,
yeah,
it hasn't been talked about as much as it should, but it's also not been totally ignored either. So that'll do loads for his confidence. But yeah, sometimes when you're in these patches of form, you just try too hard.
Archie's saying, go on, you golden boys. Hope you're having a great day, Archie, and I hope you're enjoying the match so far. And PC Whitey also saying, come on, Watford. Come on, the boys. Let's get this job done.
I love our midfield. I guess 4 now. Clever. And even 5 if you include Zinkernagel. It's like, yeah, but that's the whole interesting thing. I mean, Cleverly, Chalobah, Hughes is probably our most consistent, reliable midfield. If we need an attacking-minded match, Zinkernagel, I definitely throw on there. But Gosling, if someone's not fully fit, I clearly have no issues with him going in either, or even just getting an occasional start because of good form.
Hayden saying, if we go up, I'll put that to you, Adam. He said if we go up, he would loan Pedro out to let him build some experience. I mean, I don't personally agree with that. Do you agree with that, Adam?
That's one of the ones where it's so tough because when you have Pedro and Cucho and want to keep both of them, but none of them is like proven to be consistent at the top flight. I mean, I see where you're coming from, but I still see Pedro getting a lot of minutes, whether it be at striker or if we do 2 strikers being one of those strikers, or even on left wing if needs be. And he's just not the type of player we loan out necessarily. We're going to try to continue to make it work because it's not like Kina, where Kina's a phenomenal player. I think he'll be great for us next season, and people can't forget that he's on loan to a Europa League competing side. It's just Pedro's a bit different type of a player. I mean, coming out of Brazil, there was this whole thing where we'd signed him for £4 million when he was 16, and there was a clause that, okay, Fluminense, you can break this, but if you break this, we have to get paid $20 million. Like Liverpool. So Liverpool tried to sign him, and then just found out they couldn't because we'd already had him. Yeah, and it's like. And they were I'm pretty sure they were contemplating paying that substantial amount.
I remember that transfer story actually, yeah. But thankfully they did not pay Adam, and thankfully we do have João Pedro at Watford. I definitely think he's got to be here next season in the Premier League. I actually think the Premier League, Adam, would suit him more than the Championship because the quality of football's higher. a lot of the football is played on the ground where Pedro likes it to be played. And it's a lot more technical, obviously, than the Championship. The Championship's a lot more physical. It's one of the most physical leagues in the world, if not the most physical league in the world. So I think the Premier League actually, you might find his statistics might be better in the Premier League than the Championship.
Well, firstly, I totally agree with the whole playing style point you brought up. And then as Kiko looks to be in some pain here. And then secondly, it's still another year. He's still going to get older. So it's like he'll naturally improve just with the age and experience. But I think we also saw it with Keena. Like Keena in the Championship, he wasn't the best because it's just not his style of play. Keena loves the ball on the ground, those little intricate footworks. I mean, preseason against Spurs, he was amazing. And in his few cameos in the Premier League, he looked really good. But when he was in the Championship, he wasn't so great. Then he went to Granada, and with them, a top half of the table La Liga side, he's doing pretty well again.
Looks like it might be a hamstring issue here for Kiko, which is a bit of a shame. He does look to be in a lot of discomfort, actually.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like he's going to continue much, Adam, does it?
No, is Ngakia on the bench or?
Let me just get that up quickly, actually. So Ngakia is not on the bench, but we do have Craig Cathcart and Christian Kabsele to come in. Obviously, Cathcart did play at right back against Norwich, so would you maybe look to make that change, Adam?
Yeah, I think we have to put in Cathcart. Then I guess the whole other interesting thing, which I'm sure we'll definitely talk about some other times or even later this match or maybe even later today, is the whole Wilmot and Ngakia scenario. If we go up, it's considering the size of a club we really do have a lot of young talent. I mean, and a lot of people, I think they overlook it because it's not necessarily coming from a youth academy, which our youth academy now is looking really good anyway. But that's besides the point. We have a lot of young talent and a lot of young loanees and kind of players not getting as many minutes as they should than people realize. And for like a club like Chelsea, for example, that makes sense. You have a lot of those young players. But for us to have the Wilmots, the Ngakiyas, the Keenas, the Pedros, like that's pretty Delabashirus even though he's been injured. It's like that's impressive.
Troy Deeney there in the stand with his daughter. That's good to see. Craig Cathcart is coming on, Adam. So look, Kiko, he is limping off. I mean, of course, that's a bit of a shame. Kiko doesn't look very happy with that at all. And yeah, it looks like he is going to be out for a little bit of time there. But you never know these things. I mean, he could be in a lot of pain now. And, come tomorrow, come our next game, next Saturday, he could be okay.
As Cathcart nearly wraps a beautiful ball to Sarr, which hopefully earns
that nearly worked out, didn't it? That was so close to being a really good ball.
Cathcart comes on and plays an almost perfect ball, but it does win a corner.
Norwich are winning as well. I've just been updated in chat there from Ajax that Norwich are winning. Norwich 1, QPR 0.
The title that I just want promotion. The title would be nice, but let's just get promoted.
I think we caught Norwich on an off day, didn't we? Actually, I think I was expecting them to play a lot better than they did. Actually,
I mean, it's a mix of us playing really well and them probably being a bit hungover and stuff. They were also without their first choice. They were without their first choice left back as well, so we totally ran them down in the first half because of that by just giving the ball to Sarr. I mean, the first choice left back, Greek Dimitrios Giannoulis, we were actually linked with him. So
yeah, because he was actually at Ivic's previous club, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. And I think Norwich had him permanently now because I know they signed a few players on loan, but if they got promoted, they'd sign permanently. I think they're in a really good position for next year, Norwich, if they keep their assets.
Well, Max Aarons looks like he's leaving, actually, but apart from that, I think Buendia as well, you don't know what's going to happen with. Oh,
that was a really hard ball in from Messina.
Yeah, I think only Messi probably could have controlled that ball, to be honest.
Yeah, that's the one thing. The thing with Messina is sometimes you look at the weighting of his passes and it's so confusing, but he does his fair share.
Well, Hayden's saying he has $100 on us to get promoted. He's had it on since the start of the season. So if we win today, he makes $430. So good luck with that, Hayden. Hopefully we can get that done for you, mate.
That would be that's very optimistic. I mean, I can't bet, but I'm sure something I do is bet against us, just so if you lose, cut the loss. I'm pretty sure that's called unhealthy rationalization. So
yeah, I don't bet either. But if I was to bet, Watford's probably the worst team to bet for because you never know what's going to happen at all. So yeah, good luck with that, Hayden. Hopefully we can get that done for you today.
As Millwall do have a set piece here from a pretty dangerous position on the right wing, probably 5 or 10 yards to the right of the box, around penalty spot level. Jed Wallace to take it. Headed away by the first man. Out to Wallace again. Wallace crosses it in. It's a great ball. Millwall win the initial header. Scuffed away by Gosling. That was some questionable, or set piece defending still doesn't look good, and I'm pretty sure they have a long throw as well.
Violina saying he's from Serbia and he loves Watford. Well, thank you very much for watching from Serbia. Really appreciate that, and hopefully we can get the win for you out in Serbia today. Millwall with a corner here now as well.
Long throw.
Sorry, long throw.
Which are arguably more dangerous than corners.
Oh yeah.
And now we get
referee's blown whistle there.
Yeah, it's just the set. I mean, we know that's how they're gonna play, as so many teams in at the bottom of the championship do. But this just need one more goal. I mean, we don't need another goal, but it would be very nice. Don't want to be selfish though.
I think we should be selfish. I think we should get 2 goals, 3 goals, 4 goals.
Pile it on. 6-0 them.
Yeah, you know what? That would be absolutely lovely, but I don't think that's going to happen. So look, I'll take a 2-0 quite comfortably, actually. Go on.
I take a 1-0.
Of course. I'll take any result. That's a Watford win.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure if this result holds, it might have been the statistic might have even been from before the Norwich match, but Bachmann will average a conceded goals per game of less than a half.
Oh, I mean, that's fantastic. I mean, I saw Playmaker publish that stat a couple of days ago. I mean, that's absolutely fantastic. Oh, fantastic.
Great save by
Daniel
Bachmann.
Bachmann. Superb.
That was a phenomenal double save by Bachmann, and he looks hurt as well.
I mean, that's absolutely phenomenal. I mean, that is why his Watford's #1 at the moment. Fantastic goalkeeping from Daniel Bachmann. Really good. Really good.
He looks like he hit the post as well in the initial dive. I mean, Millwall aren't out of this, but that is phenomenal from Bachmann, the initial save in the top left. Then there was a follow-up chance, which was also to the top left.
Wow, that's absolutely unbelievable.
Maybe the second one hit the bar, but no, the ref's given a corner, so
let's give him the credit for that, I think.
Either way, it didn't. The header.
Oh, I've got to say,
they were coming way too close.
Millwall are a threat from set pieces, Adam.
Let's just get to halftime 1-0 right now.
Come on, Zisco. Come on.
That was close.
As Danny says, Bachmann's on form, absolutely. I mean, we were literally just talking about Daniel Bachmann there and his playmaker stats. You know, best goalkeeper statistically in the championship in terms of goals not conceded. So yeah, that's really good to see.
We look all over the place right now at the back. Just giving Millwall the ball again.
Let's stay calm. Let's stay calm. Yeah, we're very open at the back actually at the moment. Yeah, there you go.
Semble looked like he got like a punch to the back of the head there or something.
Take our time with this. We don't need to rush this. I mean, I don't want to suggest time wasted already, but
I love how quickly the match changes. We go from saying 5-6-0 to let's just hold on and wind the clock.
That's very true. That's very true.
I mean, and there was the whole rumors with us trying to sign Carl Darlow, which
that's a very strange rumor. I've got to say. I mean, I did tweet about that, but very, very strange would be looking to bring another goalkeeper in.
I mean, if Darlow comes in, that's surely the end for Foster, but it's like, you know, I get the intention of, you know, first season back, we want a proven goalkeeper in the Prem. Well, they've given the corner here, which is a debatable call for Millwall. It's like proven goalkeeper in the Prem. Like Darlow would be a great keeper to have, but
yeah,
it would just feel so harsh on Bachmann.
Oh, absolutely. I think, you know, if that happened, if I was Daniel Bachmann, I'd probably look to leave because he's done so well this season. You know, I don't know how reliable that source was really. I doubt it will happen, but if it did happen, I think there would have to be some questions asked about our recruitment, to be honest.
And I mean, £6 million, it's like, again, if you're promoted, that's not chip change, but it's also not great. It's just I don't think
it's not where we should be looking to strengthen, Adam, is it? Like this,
No.
like left back. We need a good backup left back to challenge Adam Messina. That's a position that should be a priority.
I mean, I'd say left back. Left wing is such a tough one because you have Zinkernagel who can play the left wing.
Well, we've been linked with Jacob Murphy in that position, Adam.
I mean, Jacob Murphy, Ashley Young as well, but doesn't. Yeah, Murphy and Young both. I mean, they're both versatile, can play either side.
You know what? I wouldn't be surprised to see them both come in, actually.
Not at all. I mean, and then the one other signing I wouldn't be surprised to see is I'd want to say is my most exciting would be Albert Ellis. He's the Honduran winger from Boa Vista.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a very little known name. I'd seen him a lot in the MLS, and he was ridiculous. And in Liga Nos, he's looking really good as well. I mean, he's very similar to Sarr. It's like he has pace for days, and he'd be a very good player to have. But I mean,
how old is he, Adam Albert Ellis?
Ellis is 25.
Okay, so he's not like he's not an up and coming player. He is like he's not going to improve drastically, is he?
Yeah, I mean, he's been improving the past few seasons. I mean, when you start with the MLS, I guess your course of improvements. But yeah, it's not like...
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he'd be very similar to Sarr, and maybe that link is if Sarr did go, and we wanted a like-for-like replay. But I'd still... If Sarr left, I think Ellis would be great to have, but he wouldn't be a Sarr replay. I mean... But yeah, I mean, the Jacob Murphy signing... There's the report from Football Insider, I think, that said he was our #1 target. That's a bit quiet. I think Murphy would be a great signing. His stats deceive this season because he's been playing a lot as a wingback rather than a winger, and he's been doing well. But Jacob Murphy as a first choice signing is still a bit questionable. He'd be available for a cut rate. He'd be available for a cut rate deal for sure. I mean, he was an 8-figure transfer a few years ago, if I'm not mistaken, and I think he'll be available for about half of that. So the price would be right, but if he's our #1 target in terms of that might be slight, but let's just get promoted and we'll work from there.
Yeah, I mean, we're sitting here today talking about transfer targets. Let's get this game done first. Let's get this game done. I'm sure there'll be lots of videos that we can make about different transfer targets and stuff like that. But yeah, I do agree that our wingers especially, we've got Sarr and Sema. They're fantastic. But apart from that, if they get injured, who is there to come in? Not really anyone of their caliber at the moment. So we need to add a bit of strength and depth to that position.
The Prem will help and suit Zinkernagel. It's just the one thing with Sema is he's not the most consistent. Again, I do think the Prem would suit him well. He's also really versatile. So he can play in a lot more. He can play in the midfield. He can play as a wing back. I mean, Sema's very versatile. But I just do think with the Sarr, Pedro, and Sema as a front three, for example, very good front three. But you see about 10, 15 goals coming from Sarr. Pedro and Sema, it's still such a question mark. It's like they're both very good, but it's still not. When you go up, you kind of want guarantees. And
Ajax saying Matundo would be cheap as he's at Schalke, and they will be obviously in the second tier of the Bundesliga next season. So maybe Matundo, Adams, that's someone to bring in, or not really?
I'd be all right with him. I mean, so a name I was thinking of, which I'd like to see, is Harvey Elliott. I wouldn't mind him at all if we go up, because I mean, that's probably the next place they'll look to loan him. Similar situation with Garner and Man U. They've had their championship loan, proven themselves well enough in the championship. It's time to make another step up, but probably not time to play for the first team yet.
Yeah, definitely. And he's done really well at Rovers actually this season.
Oh, he's done phenomenally, yeah.
Well, is he still 17 years old as well? I mean, that's crazy, isn't it? How well he's been performing.
Yeah. Another thing that's just going to be interesting to see is what happens with Zinkernagel, because I have to assume he was bought in to be a Sarr replacement. Because, I mean, you look at his stat sheet and all that, and, admittedly, it was in Norway, but even, in the Europa League, his stats were really good. And, again, maybe Zisco was falling a bit out of favor, and the whole thing with, Wilmot and Ngakia not playing and Kina being loaned out is more of a Pozzo-directed, let's just play with more experience rather than take the risks, which I have no problem with, but it's just going to be interesting to see how it shapes up next year, who our manager will be.
Well, I mean, there's a few rumors now that Rafa Benitez might be coming in.
I'd love to keep Zisco on the staff as well. I mean, they've worked together before. Yeah. I'd love that.
I think Rafa Benitez would be a really, really exciting appointment actually for Watford. He's so experienced in the game actually. Also a really nice guy, like Xisco, really nice friendly guy as well. Good English as well, like Xisco. So yeah, I think that is someone who we obviously are looking at. But yeah, back to the game, because we need to get to the Premier League before we can discuss new managers, new players. So with 43 minutes, 25 seconds gone now, couple of minutes left until half time. Yeah, I mean, it's going well so far, but it is just that one goal cushion. And whenever you've got that one goal, I mean, Scott Duxbury there's walking up and down.
He's all of us right now. He's all of us.
He looks very nervous. A lot on the line for Scott Duxbury and Watford, but we should be able to do that. Daniel Batman claims that, and yeah, we're going to look to play out in the back here for these last couple of minutes.
Yeah, it's calmed down a bit since Millwall had those flurry of free kicks.
Giving it away,
as we give the ball away there. Why'd I have to speak?
Yeah, you probably jinxed that.
Messina with a great block. I mean, maybe I'm being a bit harsh, but you look at our squad and there's so much like too good for the championship, but then there's a couple, but maybe not good enough for the Prem.
Yeah, I do agree with that. I think Adam Messina probably falls into that category, actually. There's a few players who fall into that category. Craig Cathcart's probably another one, unfortunately. I know he's been at the club for such a long time. He probably does fall into that category as well.
I mean, you even look at Troost-Ekong and Sierralta, they've both been great, and I could see them doing really well, but they still don't have the experience. Like, they're still not proven at that level, which is why it's a question mark. And the whole thing is, like, I know it's being harsh, but obviously the main target next year is staying up, and you don't want to go into the season without, like, guarantees in a way. Like, gambling is a big risk, so.
I also equally, I don't want to do something like a Fulham where they bring in so many players, they spend so much money, and they still get relegated, and then they're in a worse position than they were the season before because they've spent all that money. So I don't want us to do that. I think we should still look to keep a lot of the core squad we've got this season. Maybe even extend Deeney's contract for another year, but that he becomes a squad player rather than a first team player.
That's an interesting statement to talk about another time.
It is. But for me, that would be on the condition that he takes a big wage cut and he doesn't play. Yeah. I mean, a bit like
Billy Sharp.
I'm trying to think of an example of someone like Deeney coming towards the end of their career.
Billy Sharp on Sheffield United.
You know what? That's a good example, actually, because, you know, the start of this season, he wasn't playing a lot of games at all. I mean, he is now. He's playing a lot of their games now, actually. But Billy Sharp, I mean, he's actually a bit older than Troy. But look, I might look to keep him. I mean, that's such a big discussion to have. It might have already been agreed, actually. There was a few rumours a few weeks back about him signing a 1-year extension anyway. So that might have already happened. But yeah, that is a very, very interesting discussion.
It would be harsh to let him. I mean, again, I maybe a bit of a wage, whatever, not. But yeah, it's like if we go up to then like say like, all right, you have like he still is our guy, you know. I mean, and again, I think he knows he's not going to be playing week in, week out next year unless he finds some amazing form. It's just going to be so interesting to see. I mean, as you said, unlike last time, we have a bit more Premier League quality when going. If we go up again, we're not going to jinx anything. But there's a bit more Premier League quality already in the squad. Like last time we went up, we signed a lot of players. There's still a bit of a core like Deeney, Agallo, Abdi, Gomez. Like there was still stuff there, but now like we have like Hughes, Chalobah. I mean, Femenia probably. So I think there's just a bit more now.
Nearly half time here. Watford were on the attack there, but Millwall have. It's out for a throw-in. Quick question from John here. He said, James, if we get promoted today, will I be doing a vlog of myself heading into the Watford Town Centre and celebrating with fans? I really, really want to, but I do have a job really early tomorrow morning that I have to go to, of course. But I should be down in Watford for the last game of the season against Swansea. So that's what I'm planning to do. So, of course, if you get promoted today, people can go into Watford to celebrate. Absolutely fine with me. Enjoy yourselves. But yeah, I'll be celebrating from my home today. But I should be there for the last game of the season against Swansea. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, and then for for me, obviously, I'm not in England, so I can't go to the town center, but Twitter basically appointed it where I'm going to be doing a McDonald's feast season review. So,
yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
The whole methodology was I'm American, so I have to do something with food, but
I think that's a very standard assumption to make, but I think in America, I mean, the assumption we make in the UK is that your portion sizes are a lot bigger than ours.
Oh, they are. If you do McDonald's small in England versus McDonald's small here, it's totally like our small is like bigger than your medium.
I mean, that's crazy. That's crazy. It is half time now, of course, as well. It is half time. Watford 1, Millwall 0. Adam, how are you feeling?
Oh, I'm so nervous. I mean, we were looking. We've looked good. Millwall set pieces are scaring me. I think halftime's come at a decent time. Just got to get a second goal early on in the second half to ease the nerves. But I mean, you can't ask for much more from the first half.
Yeah, really, really good from Watford. Let's take a look at a few of your comments. Cooper saying, what do you have on the menu, Adam? Now, do you want to quickly discuss what you got planned, Adam, or do you want to leave that until the end of the game?
Oh, I'm going to have to take to people need to give me suggestions. No drinks, though, because I'm not going to totally drown myself in like McDonald's Sprite or anything. I also don't like soda, but I'll go to the drive-thru nearby. I don't know, get a lot of nuggets, maybe a burger. Didn't have breakfast, so didn't have much to, I've been planning, so it'll be fun. And then I'll do like, I'm not just gonna post a video of me eating. It's gonna be like a season review, whatever. And then like we'll talk.
I'll tell you what, I would probably just watch a video of you eating. To be honest, that probably would be quite good content to watch, actually.
Yeah, I mean, that'll be figured out. Though, let's just get to the end of the game. Let's get promoted, and then we can worry about that when it gets here. Let's just let it get here, though.
Yeah, let's see what everyone else is saying. So Fireball saying 45 minutes to go, lads. Don't F this up. Absolutely agree. Danny saying good first half. Still need to secure a second goal so I can get the beverages out. Good for you, Danny. Will saying, come on, guys, nearly there. Matt saying, what a great start. Really, really good first half from Watford. A few nerve-wracking moments, but good start from Watford. Rudy saying, great first half, but need to get a second goal. Fireball saying, live stream Adam eating. Maybe we can get that arranged. Who knows? And Jesus said he's going to try and get on in a second. So that's good to hear, Jesus. We'll add Roberto into the stream now. We did speak to Roberto before the game. We'll speak to Roberto now. Roberto, are you more calm now or are you more nervous now? Because he did predict Star to score before the game. He did score a pressure penalty, Roberto. What was your reaction to that first half? Because it's absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, brilliant way to start. I think it was so key that we got the first goal. And we actually started the first 20, 30 minutes really well, kind of pressing onto Millwall, really trying to exert our authority. But the last 10 minutes of that game in the first half, it really has been nervy. Millwall kind of coming back into it and soaking up a bit of pressure. And they've had a few chances. And that double save from Bachmann was absolutely extraordinary. It reminded me of that double save for Gomez against Brighton, where he kind of just swatted it away in all the drama. So it's getting a bit nervy. But yeah, we've definitely got the defence to kind of try and stifle their play and get a second goal to kind of clinch it, really.
Yeah, and just
Mahanid as well. Welcome to the stream, Mahanid. Obviously, Mahanid out in Egypt. I hope you're doing well, mate. What did you make of Daniel Bachmann's save? As Roberto mentioned there, a fantastic double save. I mean, he's kept us in the game there, Mahanid. Absolutely fantastic, wasn't it?
I'm really happy to be here with you first, James. It's been a long while. It's not the perfect half that we imagined, but at least we had a really a solid 30 minutes. Bachmann, once again, helped us. And I'm really happy to see that. As a goalkeeper, it's really great to see Bachmann doing this. And he saved us once again.
Oh, he did save us once again, Roberto. And look, Watford having a few chances, Roberto. A lot of the chances coming through João Pedro, actually. Could he have done a little bit better with a couple of them? I think João Pedro, Roberto, is probably trying too much at the moment because he's on such a long run of not scoring. Do you reckon he's trying a little bit too much? Or I think he's overcomplicating it, don't you? Because there's a few times he could have had a shot when he didn't. So what did you make of João Pedro's performance today, Roberto?
Well, definitely. I think you're right. When a striker is on this kind of run, they sometimes overcomplicate it. And when he got the ball from that fantastic piece of play from Dan Gosling, and he kind of just wants to make it the perfect chance and set it up for himself. And sometimes you just got to pull the trigger early. So yeah, he certainly will keep on pushing. But at this point, he's got to believe in himself, and he has got that quality. It's just a matter of him producing it.
Yeah, we'll go through a few comments in chat here as well now, guys. Daniel Batman, Caroline saying Daniel Batman is on fire. Absolutely agree. Rudy saying Sarr took his penalty goal really, really well. Mohamed, it was a fantastic penalty, wasn't it, from Ismaila Sarr? A pressure penalty, probably the biggest penalty we've ever had to take for a very, very long time, probably since actually the FA Cup semi-final against Wolves. So what did you make of Sarr's goal, Mohamed? And yeah, that was fully deserved for Sarr, wasn't it? Because I thought he had a fantastic first half.
I was really amazed of what Ismaila Sarr have done. I screamed in the house, and as an Egyptian, it's not a good thing to scream at a Watford game, It's really really weird to have in Egypt, but a wonderful goal. The penalty before, it was a really good football from Kiko and Sarr once again, but a sudden injury for Kiko once again. I'm really sad
that was a
for
shame,
him.
wasn't it, that he got injured actually? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Big blow.
Brendan, what did you make of that? Because I know you've been watching it on your own, Brendan. Sarr, obviously, fantastic penalty from him. Brendan, what did you make of that first half? What are your thoughts on that first half performance?
Well, we started so well, what we want. We scored again in the first 50 minutes. I think it's our 13th goal in the first 50 minutes, so that's absolutely great from the Hornets. After that, we tried to get a 2-0 as soon as possible, but it not happened. Then Kiko go off with this injuries, as Mohamed says. But I think we can manage it this second half. We need to score very soon second goal in that second half.
Sorry, I cut out there. I cut out. I think there's so. You know what it is? I think there's so many of us in here. I cut out. I do have a second angle actually, so I'll carry on speaking to you guys on here.
I see now two times James on it.
Yeah.
Like,
two James subscribed to one.
Now, hold on.
Oh my god. But yeah, I think we will manage it in the second half. It will be difficult, of course. Mill will get into the game, as we saw. But I think we get there. I think we need maybe one change after a few minutes, but I think like this is okay at the moment.
Yeah, I think I definitely agree with you, Brendan, that Millwall kind of getting back into it. And I think their set pieces are really a scary prospect. We've got to try and deal with that. And so far, it's been all right. Seal Router, there was that moment where he kind of had to be careful and not get there and intercept it. But so far, I think we should be hopefully strong enough to deal with that set pieces.
Yeah, as I am, Roberto.
I would like to add that to Roberto, that we have been way better in defense and attack in the first 30 minutes, but we should do more. We should do more with Sema and Joao Pedro. They weren't great enough at this half, but I want to say that Gosling, what a fighter. He is a great signing. I thought,
he is.
He is way too old to be at the Watford shirt, but he's really great. He's a fighter, and I want to shout out that in the live stream.
He's done well, Mohamed. He's done well. That run looked like a messy run he did in that first half.
Yeah, there was that little turn that Gosling did, and he kind of set up that chance for Pedro, and it was just wonderful. Yeah.
And again, he got a big header as chance, and again it was not going in. But Gosling needs a few attempts to score, as we see last time out against Norwich. But hopefully he will get to score. I think everyone loves to see him scoring, isn't it?
Yeah.
Of course.
James, you're on mute.
Brendan
Yeah.
and Roberto, I am going to have to let you go because we do have someone else who wants to come in. So I'm going to have to let you both go. So thank you very much for coming in. And
No
hopefully
problem.
I'll speak to you. Hopefully I'll speak to you both after the game is over. So thank you very much, and I'll speak to you very, very soon.
Come on, we're halfway there.
We're halfway. Come
Let's
on,
go.
boys. Eid Mubarak.
So thank you very much for joining us there, Brendan and Roberto. We're now joined by Jesus. Jesus, how you doing today, mate?
Hello.
Hello. How
Can,
you
can
doing?
you hear? Can you hear me? Everything good?
Yes, we can hear you.
All right. Hello there.
Hello, how are you doing?
I'm a little delayed. I'll join back.
Okay, no problem. It's absolutely fine. Yeah, sorry about that. We had so many people had so many people joining there, Adam. I think my phone actually bugged out. But yeah, hopefully you can get Jesus back in just a second. Yeah, Adam, what are you looking for Watford to do in the second half? Because we do obviously have that 1-goal lead. Are you going to be trying to hold on to that, or should we just be going for that second goal, going for that third goal? Is that kind of what Watford should be doing in that second half?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that's what Zisco will fire them up to do, and because usually, as we've seen this season, last match, most matches, maybe with the exception of losing to our rivals, it's like we usually have a kickstart at the start of the second half. So it'll probably be similar to the first half in the sense first 15, 20 minutes is going to be really pushing. Then if Millwall start to get some chances, I wouldn't be surprised to sit back a bit more. One thing I think that might slightly help us, unfortunately at the expense of Kiko Femini, is obviously I'd rather him be healthy and playing, is having Cathcart in does give us another good set piece defender. So that's that is a positive. Again, I still want Kiko to not be injured. Still would rather him playing because Kiko gives us more forward. But defensively, where we were most vulnerable, Cathcart will help us. And then just the other statistic, which is food for thought, is the expected goal score right now is 1.3 to Watford to just 0.2 to Millwall. So,
wow,
but anything can change, and
I mean, not you've said that, Adam, but I know that expected goal stat is in favour of Watford, but watching the game, it felt like Millwall had a lot more opportunities than that maybe suggests.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm pretty sure you get around 0.7 or 0.8 alone for a penalty. So if you mark off the penalty, then I mean it's about even for the expected goal. And I mean, again, they were getting their shots, like their header at the back post from the corner came really close. That was really impressive. Usually those aren't as close. I mean, Bachmann was forced into good action a couple times. So I mean, they've had low percentage shots getting pretty close. So
yeah,
I agree with what you're saying. Whereas I mean, obviously the way we're playing is good, and if we hold on, we hold on. But kind of should maybe try to test our luck like Millwall has, because you just never know where the ball's going to bobble.
Yeah, and again, apologies for all. I mean, I got so many people on the stream. Actually, I think my computer maybe couldn't handle everyone on here. But look, it was great talking to everyone, and yeah, maybe next time we'll get 3 or 4 people on rather than 6 or 7 perhaps. But yeah, the second half is going to start very, very shortly. 45 minutes to go until Watford can potentially get promoted back to the Premier League. I can't believe I'm saying that, Adam.
It's surreal. It's absolutely surreal.
And I remember actually when we got promoted. I mean, I was in literal tears. I was so upset that we got relegated. Sorry, when we got relegated last season, I was so upset about that. And yeah, I may be in tears today, but it probably will be happy tears rather than sad tears.
Yeah, if there's happy tears, I'll give you an exception. You might have to give me an exception as well. I mean, again, we're still 45 minutes to go. We're still Watford, so we know anything can happen. But I mean, just think of how crazy. I mean, I guess through the whole glory of football and true football, not any, I guess, money grab football. Not to point anything out or anything, but it's like the whole emotion. It's like we've had ups this season, we've had downs this season, but even in Watford's lowest moments, as tough as it was, they still gave us something. I mean, a lot of us, it's been a hard time just with like lockdown, quarantine, and everything, but they've given us something. Sometimes it's not been the best. I mean, relegation definitely wasn't the nicest thing to give us, but it was still something, and like we can still be proud of our club no matter what. It might be our club might be frustrating at times. It might so other times it feels like the best, but they always give us something.
Absolutely.
Wouldn't rather it any other way.
We'll take a look through Twitter quickly as well, actually, just to see if we're about to begin this. In fact, we are about to begin the first half, actually. So I'll take a look through Twitter at full time, of course. And I'm sure there'll be a lot to discuss at full time as well. And we have kicked off for the second half now. 45 minutes to go. I'm currently on 45 minutes, 8 seconds, 9 seconds, 10, 11. Yeah. Fantastic. Good to hear, Adam. Good to hear.
Oh, this is going to be the longest 45 minutes of our lives, isn't it?
Oh, that was a really quick half time, actually. I mean, that went past so quickly. Usually half time drags out for ages, but that went past really quickly.
I mean, no, something I love about the Watford way, though, and I don't think you'd find it anywhere else. It's like, at its peak, it was like 5 people, 4 countries, 3 continents. I mean, where else are you finding that?
Nowhere else. But yeah, hopefully we'll get more. Hopefully we'll get more people on at full time. But I just won't add everyone in at once because I think my computer struggled to handle everyone's videos and everyone's microphones at half time. But yeah, we'll definitely we'll try and get Jesus back on at full time. Hopefully he can get his technical difficulties sorted out as well. I'm sure Brendan will be back as well. A lot to discuss. Yeah, really looking forward to it. Hopefully we can get the job done. Currently, Watford 1, Millwall 0.
Millwall did have a half chance there. Wallace with a good ball to Bradshaw. Bradshaw was a very tough angle. Ended up going a few yards above the net, but just an early reminder as Cathcart slips there, giving Millwall a chance.
Oh God, I can't even focus on the game. I'm so I feel so like I don't even know what the word to describe my feeling is at the moment. I feel like very erratic. I feel very nervous.
Wait, yeah. This isn't out for a corner. Just look at this shot from Bennett. Ooh. I don't think. Oh, it is a corner. What am I saying?
Yeah, I was going to say it did look like it did take a nick off our player.
Don't listen to what I just said. Yeah.
Do you like my haircut, by the way?
Oh, it wasn't a corner. It wasn't a corner. Listen to what I said.
You like it?
That's nice. It's nice. Finally, but that wasn't a corner. So maybe you should listen to it.
It definitely looked like it. It took a nick off the back of our player, I think.
Yeah, but Bennett wasn't protesting or anything, so
maybe it was the angle, maybe it's just a camera angle potentially.
Yeah, I mean, they've given us a little wake up already, so
yeah. Because so much going on at the moment on Watford social media as well. I'm just trying to keep track with everything, as well as you guys in the live chat, of course, as well.
This ball's headed way far back to Bachmann.
So yeah, Watford playing out from the back here again. Daniel Batman currently got the ball. Will Hughes into Schuster Kong.
We don't need to rush anything, but we can't totally put the foot off the gas either, because as we're seeing, Millwall will get chances. But I mean, there we go. Just really. I mean, it's not the most pretty at times. Just feed the ball to Sarr and he'll get you stuff. So.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I mean, Sarr. Such a good player. I mean, I think Kiko Feminier will probably end up winning Player of the Season. But Sarr is up there as well. Really important goals from Sarr this season. So yeah. Sarr's definitely got to be up there as a contender for that.
I mean, and I think the whole thing that goes over, it's like you kind of, okay, I mean, Sarr, he's a 40 million, 50 million pound player in the Championship. You kind of expect it, but it doesn't matter if you expect it or not. Like, it's still like an amazing output nevertheless, especially when the first half of the season, he wasn't even being used correctly. The Championship definitely doesn't suit how he plays. I think he'd thrive more in the Premier League anyway, because the Championship isn't really his style. But I mean, to do all that, and the main thing is just to not agitate for a move away. I mean, that in itself is like, that's not really something money like contributes to. That's just, I mean, speaks to Sarr as a person, I'd have to say.
I mean, he's said it in interviews before. He said, look, I'm happy to see out my contract with Watford. So, if he's happy to do that, then that's good for us, right?
Yeah, I mean, it just speaks a lot about him as a player. And you love having players like that around. I mean, if he were tight-lipped about his future, I mean, I wouldn't blame him. There's nothing wrong with that. But he was like, as you said, he was outright saying, like, I have zero problem being here. And it's like, even with Pedro, it's like he was like saying like I'm here, I'm happy to be here for the future, even though there's these other people. It's like you just like having players like that around, and it's amazing to see.
What's Pedro's contract? Was he signed on a 5-year deal?
He's here for a while as the ball gets played through.
Oh,
right! Oh, good save. Oh, I think they called wouldn't have counted anyway.
Tom Cleverley there, a decent strike, but not really testing the keeper there, but yeah, decent strike from Tom Cleverley there.
I think the ref blew the whistle. I might be mistaken, but yeah, probably did. I mean, that's you love to see that type of play though, because the two furthest forward players there were Gosling and Cleverley. Just some food for thought there. Well, that's pointless from Pedro. That is pointless from Pedro. No. When Pedro starts doing stuff like that, though, you just wonder when Xisco might start thinking of a sub, because I mean, Millwall's biggest threats are the set pieces, but Pedro's just shoved him down for absolutely no reason. He had support as well.
It's a Millwall with a free kick here now. Yeah, I mean that's been the main threat this game as well. Millwall, all from free kicks and set pieces. So that we've got to be really wary here. Watford defensive line looks good. Can we defend this though? That's a big question.
Almost didn't. I guess.
Yeah, Watford goal kick.
That's something I think having Cathcart there on the back post really helps rather than Femenia though. So like if Femenia is there,
I think you're right about Cathcart in terms of his defensive capability. You know, Kiko Femenia, his link up with Sarr, superb. Defensively also good, but you know, if you're playing a centre back at right back, naturally they're going to want to defend a lot more than a right back or a right wing back does. So actually going 1-0 up and Kiko going off, as you say, it probably isn't actually as bad of a situation as we made out at the time.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not dire. I'd still want Femenia to be on to help us get that next goal a bit more. But you know, it's again like if that was later on in the match, I don't think any of us would complain about it. But it's not totally dire. And again, Femenia looked like he was walking off fine, as Sema seemed to be pinned down here, and the ref gave nothing of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's quite aggressive on Sema there, isn't it? I mean, that's
it's probably one of the ones he's exaggerated too much that the ref just
he went down and then he kind of got up and he went down again there.
I mean, he probably made it look too comical to believe.
Come on, Watford, come on. This game's going really quickly, actually, Adam, isn't it?
Don't say that, but yeah. I don't disagree, but so I guess, I mean, you don't want to start talking too early, but subs, I mean, I'd have to assume Chalobah comes on at some point. I think we put Lazar at center back. No.
God, you had me for a second then. You had me for a second.
No, not.
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, I'm sure Ashraf Lazar's a fantastic guy. I'm sure he's really nice.
Yeah.
I don't think he'll be in a Watford shirt again. Put it that way.
Yeah, I mean, we got him for the depth, and I mean, you know, we just didn't want to not have a left back and throw a young into this uncomfortable situation as Sema drives down the wing here.
Oh.
And to be clear, I don't. That match where Lazar made the mistake on it, like, shouldn't have done that. That was a terrible. But it's not like we deserved that. Unfortunately, we were the worst team in that match anyway, and his error isn't the reason we lost necessarily.
God, I've got so many people sending me messages and trying to get back to everyone as soon as possible. But yeah, 54 minutes gone, 11, 12, 13 seconds, 14 seconds.
Yeah,
this second half's going really quickly as well. Really, really quickly, actually. I mean, I'd rather the match ended right now. But yeah, look, Xisco looking very, very dapper as always as well. Definitely the best dressed manager in the Championship.
That's not a question. That's not a question at all.
I think in the Premier League, you might have a few competitors. I know Pep Guardiola, I quite like his fashion sense as well. Mikel Arteta's got a good fashion sense as well, actually. Yeah.
I was just thinking of our old Premier League. Oh my, we have so many managers. Like, obviously, but it's just mind-boggling to think about that. Like, how many managers we have.
I remember Kike. He used to wear like he always wore like jumpers, like grey jumpers. That's what Kike's dress.
I mean, that is what came to mind, and then Marco Silva came to mind, and then Mazzari came to mind, and then there's just too many more.
Yeah, I mean, Mazzari is probably the most least likable manager I've ever seen at Watford, to be honest.
Mazzari and Ivic would get along pretty well.
Oh yeah, definitely. Put them in a room, give them a drink. I'm sure they can have a very, very long conversation. Come on, Watford. Come on. I'm so excited to see the scenes later. If, of course, we get the win today.
Bradshaw trying the most random overhead kick I've ever seen. The Millwall.
Stipe Perizza in the stands there. Wow.
I feel bad for some of the players. They've just been iced out, but
You know who I feel most bad for, actually? Ben Wilmot.
Yeah.
Ben Wilmot, actually.
He wasn't even bad either when he played this season. Neither him nor Ngakia were bad at all. And it's like, I love seeing Hungbo on the bench. Great kid, great player, but it's like, you have these. He probably wasn't promised as much first team football as the other two were. Just as an example, and I don't think Lazar gives us close to as much as either of them do either. So I'm not taking anything away from the players who are on the bench. I'm just saying it's very harsh on Ngakia and Wilmot and Perizza even.
Yeah, I don't think Perizza will be at Watford next season. Ben Wilmot should be, but the thing is, there's so much depth we've got now. I mean, how is Ben Wilmot going to dislodge Troost-Ekong or Serialta? The only way he can dislodge them is through injury to them. And obviously, we don't want any of our players to get injured. So it's quite a difficult situation to be in.
I mean, I'd argue the thing that would could potentially dislodge him is a new manager. I mean, we saw it with Serialta. It's like a lot of it probably goes on to a new manager, but it doesn't seem like we'll have a totally new setup next year.
Yeah.
But then again, we've also been linked with Keon Bryant from Sheffield United, who's a good defender. I don't mind that as a signing, but still, though, it's like that. Where's that going to leave Wilmot? Because who else is going to leave? It's like,
Serialta's been done there. Oh no!
Ball's cut back. Hughes blocks it. We've gotten away with one there,
and that was poor from Serialta, wasn't it, Adam?
Yeah. Basically,
the Millwall attacker just knocked it around Serialta, ran round him like he wasn't there, essentially. And yeah, you know what? If that was a better quality team, I'd probably expect them to be at least hitting the target and making a better chance out of that, because that was a good chance for Millwall.
Yeah. Yeah, Serialta's just brushed by there. I mean,
credit to Will Hughes and the other players there for closing him down.
I do like Bachmann there, though. So one thing we're sometimes is he doesn't commit enough there. He had a good angle on that. So it's Pedro shoved down there. 58 minutes played.
Oh, God. I'm so nervous. I need to stand up for a second. I think I need to stand up. Do a stretch as Mark Goldbridge does. Yeah. Oh, come on, Watford. Come on.
And they're the two expected subs. Gray and Chalobah on the touchline. My guess is Gosling and Pedro, but we'll see. Wouldn't be totally shocked to see it for Sema. And then you push Pedro wide, but.
Yeah, I mean, Chalobah, Gray, I think we're probably right there. I think Gosling will probably come off. Yeah, and I think Pedro will probably come off as well, because I think he's made that change a few times, actually. Let's have a look, see what Xisco does here. So that is,
I think it's Pedro.
Yeah, I can't see in the sun there.
Yeah, I mean, and we did see last match, though, if it weren't for a phenomenal tackle by Hanley. It was amazing. Grant Hanley was really good. I mean, Chalobah, he had that ball to Gray a few minutes after coming on, and Gray almost doubled our lead. So,
yeah, Pedro taking his time to come off. Not
with
surprised
Gosling.
to see that.
Yeah.
Take your time, Zhao. Don't worry about it, mate. And Gosling, I mean, you called that, Adam. Gosling off as well. I mean, you are essentially the Watford manager, pretty much.
There's a lot harder things to predict, such as the goal we're going to score in the next 4 minutes. No.
Oh God! If that happens, I'm clipping that up and posting that because and what a prediction that would be.
Looks like Hungbo is coming down the alleyway.
Wow, you know what? I would be surprised to see Hungbo thrown into a game like this. I really would be surprised.
For Sema, I mean, right now, again, Sema hasn't offered us the most today. And it's one, I mean, defensively speaking, it's not going to really detract considering how high up Sema's been playing. And, you know, if you want to keep the game open and you don't want to totally absorb the pressure and attacking sub, I mean, like, right, it makes sense because it forces them on the toes. It keeps Millwall stretched. So it makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, penalty. That's got to be another penalty. Not another penalty. Sar's been taking the
referee. I mean, we'll have to watch that back in the replay, Adam.
And Sar's not one to go down cheaply either.
I mean, so what I would say with that one is, I mean, Sar is, I mean, in the Premier League, that's a penalty.
It wasn't as bad as I don't want it to be given if I'm trying to look at it from a neutral standpoint. Yeah. I guess you've summed it up correctly. That's a Premier League penalty, but
yeah, it was more shoulder to shoulder. I don't think necessarily. I mean, look, of course, we'd rather the referee give that there, but we have to look at it from both perspectives. It probably wasn't a penalty, but in the Premier League, it would be a penalty.
And it's just one of those where it's. I'm not even sure it was that might have been on the edge of the box.
I mean, what I would say is Sarr is looking for the contact there, isn't he, Adam?
Yeah, and I guess it makes up for the first penalty potentially being outside of the box.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to keep it because obviously now Millwall with a chance of that looped for a corner.
Yeah.
It seems. Oh, my 4 minutes goal prediction was almost correct.
Yeah, for the wrong team. Oh no, well, obviously if we scored that penalty, that would have been correct. But yeah. Breathe. Sometimes I don't breathe enough when doing these watch-alongs, and I get myself all worked up.
I know what you mean.
Calm down, James. Let's do meditation with James after this Millwall corner.
I can't. No meditation. There's another corner.
Another Millwall corner here. Still got 40 people watching the watch along. Thank you so much for tuning in. Really do appreciate it. We are only 3 away from 400 subscribers on the Watford Way, so please do subscribe if you haven't already. Here we go. Millwall about to take their second consecutive corner.
They won it. Oh, Bachmann has to carry it away.
Oh my God. Well done, Dan. I don't know what the referees. I don't know what's happening actually.
I think there was some sort of push or foul in there. Maybe down.
Oh, that's a fantastic hand there from Daniel Bachmann.
I think it's that leap on Hughes which is giving it, but that's safe from Bachmann. It looked like it took a pinball deflection as well.
Superb. You know what, actually, Adam? I would probably give Daniel Bachmann man of the match, actually.
As of now, if nothing changes, for sure.
Yeah. I think he's done so well today. Really high pressure situations. I know Sarr scored the penalty, but the saves that Daniel Bachmann's made today so far are superb. If that ball was a little bit better, that would have been a goal.
Yeah. This thing with Bach, it's like Darlow's not a bad keeper, but I mean, I don't know what more Bachmann would need to do.
Current score in the Blackburn game: Blackburn 5, Huddersfield 1. Very, very interesting developments there.
I mean, that's
Scott Duxbury was still pounding up and down there, wasn't he, Adam?
Yeah. Maybe Bachmann's heard the Darlow rumors and is proving him. Just knows, like,
it was just a ridiculous rumor, to be honest. You know, it shouldn't really even be a rumor.
I mean, like Darlow's not bad, but it's like we don't have goalkeeping, and we're getting Dahlberg comes back from loan next year as well, and Dahlberg's phenomenal.
Well, he's going to have to be sent out back on loan, Dahlberg, if Foster stays. I mean, there's so much to do in the summer.
Yeah, and now Millwall with a free kick right around the halfway line, but they're just going to put their numbers forward. The second 10 minutes of this half gone a lot slower than the first 10.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I would agree with that.
They've taken it forward. Jed Wallace out wide.
No. Oh.
Fouls given.
I'll tell you what I need to do for future watch-alongs. What I need to do is I need to plug in like a pair of earphones into my computer so I can listen to the game in one ear and I can still hear you in the other ear, because I'm trying. Because sometimes I can't even see if I'm talking about the right player. I'm saying Tom Cleverley. It might actually be Dan Gosling. So yeah, I think for future watch-alongs, that's something I need to do. "66 minutes gone now." Oh, God. I mean, I'm sure people are probably preparing to go out to Watford Town Centre already. What I would say to you, if you are preparing to go, is please wait until we've actually won the game.
We got to remember who. I've not been thrilled with this performance if we're just talking about it as if this is any other match. Obviously, this isn't just any other match. I mean,
but you know, we said a few weeks ago, Adam. We said, you know, in this running, you know, it's not about the performances; it's about the results, isn't it?
Yeah, and I mean, it's like, I guess we saw against Norwich. I mean, that was a phenomenal, huge, great win, great performance. Those 3 points don't count any more than any other. As there's a ball here.
Is mine a star? Oh!
Still Sarr with it. Edge of the box. Oh, Cleverley totally scuffed that. That was terrible by Cleverley. Oh, we had a really good chance there. The ball to Sarr. I think it was, I forget who it was from. It was just too far to the outside.
That was Sema there. Bad touch. Still got it.
Good play by Sema to keep it there.
Chalobah. Oh, we're just
getting a lot of touches in the box right now.
Oh,
hit away, cleared away by Millwall. A good spell there. We've been getting a lot of. There's about a minute or so with just so many opportunities in the box, but I don't think we got a single shot off. Cleverly out from the edge of the box.
Probably with the quality he's got, I was expecting him to do better there, Adam.
Yeah. The initial ball did him no favors.
He looked a bit off balance actually, because the pass kind of came from behind him. He had to turn. So it was difficult, but I was hoping for a bit better there from Ismaila Sarr. We'll watch it here actually on the replay.
Who was that? And that's actually not a bad ball at all either.
You know what? I think the angle's quite tight actually.
It's a very tight angle. I think he should have just laced it through though. He tried the pass, but
yeah. I mean that second strike against Reading was such top quality. I mean, I was hoping to see the net ripple there, but oh well.
Because like the first goal against Reading, it was a great play, great run, good finish. Like the second one against Reading, it's like that was like you can see how a decent player does that. Like that second goal against Reading was another quality. That's
actually, can I just stop you there, Adam? Because Xisco's being spoken to by the referee here. I think Xisco is probably getting a bit too excited out of his technical area.
I'm sure it's nothing of it. He's probably not said anything wrong. He's probably just on the other side of the pitch.
Probably. Got to say, Xisco is such a top guy. I mean, I'm so glad we've got him at Watford, because you know what, he was criticised at the beginning of his tenure here, but I think he's proved a lot of people wrong, including myself. Actually, I will have to say that.
He's
top bloke, Xisco, and look, I'd love to meet him one day if we can, of course. In this pandemic we're in at the moment.
Sarr runs down the wing. Millwall's just giving us a pinball corner. No, the whole thing was this. I was like, the biggest critique with him is like he didn't have like any coaching experience, but everyone, if he was a decent known British player, like no one would complain. I honestly just think because like people didn't really know about him just because he wasn't in the Premier League or he's not British. I think that's like worked against him a bit, but everyone needs to start somewhere. Obviously, he's not going to know everything, but he's clearly known what he has to know.
Absolutely, absolutely. Watford taking the corner short here. Messed that up, haven't we? What's going on?
Yeah. We got a free kick out of it, though. He's just been taken down.
Oh, I'm nervous. I'm so nervous. I don't know what to say. Current score is QPR 1, Norwich 2, says Danny in chat. So Norwich 2-1 up against QPR. But as Adam said, we've got to focus on our game.
If they get the title, we get promotion. You know, 2 subs for Millwall here.
I've got no clue if these are good subs for them or not. That's a frustrating thing. In the Premier League, the players are such more well-known players. You kind of know a lot of Premier League players, but in the Championship, I have struggled in terms of my knowledge of certain teams. Actually, Bradshaw coming off the Millwall there.
It's pretty central. Take that free kick. This as Messina and Chalobah are over it. We know Chalobah has that kind of swerving knuckleball type strike, which usually goes way over the bar, but you know, I wouldn't totally mind to see it here.
This is going in. Oh, oh, very ambitious ball there. Andre Gray.
Oh, great. I think that was Goss. No, he's off. Cleverly like hooked it over, and Gray took it decently on the volley. Decent save needed. What a goal! Oh, Ciaralta actually.
Just not enough power to get past him.
I mean, that's such a hard. Probably lost in the sun as well, but not even a bad strike by Gray.
And you've seen how much more Andre Gray's offered than João Pedro so far, hasn't he? I mean, Andre Gray has, you know, we in the first half, João Pedro, we were saying he needs to be shooting earlier, he needs to be laying off the ball earlier. Andre Gray already coming on. 2 good chances, I'd say. 2 good chances to score. Obviously, he's not taking them, but he's got into them positions.
I mean, that's where the whole argument always has to be. And I mean, the main thing is like Andre Gray, he has like double the expected goals than he does actual goals, which is horrendous as a statistic. But it's like, you know, you gotta be there to get the chance to score anyway. So it's just how much does he actually create those chances for himself? It's a great header. Chalobah, Hughes with a good ball in, good save.
Is this going to come back to haunt Watford? That's what I'm concerned about.
I'm hoping it does seem it's more knocking on the door because it's not like we've had like a total clear-cut thing that like has to be going in that we've screwed up. So
Watford very much a dominant team in the last 5 minutes here. Will Hughes out to Ken Sema. Back to Will Hughes.
To Hughes.
Hughes goes
down. Didn't complain about it. No foul there. Sarr to Chalobah.
Here we go.
He's offside.
Oh.
He's off. Oh, it was the wrong ball. He should have left it for Sarr there. But again, it's a lot better, and it's perfectly coincided with Chalobah and Gray coming on.
So Cardiff are beating Wycombe. So that means as it stands right now, Wycombe will be relegated if that goal stands. So look, unfortunate for Wycombe, but I thought they've done really well this season for the resources they've got. So they can actually be proud of the season they've had, Wycombe, I think.
Yeah, someone was about...
Akinfenwa getting his first goal, by the way, Adam. I don't know if you saw that. I mean, that's great.
I did, to win it at the death. I mean, that was cool. I mean, considering their financial situation, like, they weren't really able to bring anyone, and they weren't even expected to be promoted from League One last year. I mean, their whole promotion was a bit, you know, like voting to end, but they fair and square. They won the playoffs, and it's, I mean, consider their fight the past few weeks as well. I mean, when we played them, they were no walk in the park. It's like, you know, They even beat us. No, they didn't beat us. They drew with us the first time. Considering what they had at their disposal, they've put up a real fight, and they deserve tremendous credit.
Yeah, absolutely agree with that.
Millwall with a corner here, though. This game is not over.
It's not over. 15 minutes to go in this game. Millwall
probably 20 without it.
Well cleared by Watford. Sarr now. Here we go. This could be it. If we play this correctly.
Oh, brilliant ball for
Sarr. Ismaila Sarr.
Oh, his first touch is not the best there. Across the box, near-ish Gray, not get there. Gray will keep it in.
It's a counter-attack.
Oh, I was having flashbacks of Dini across the pitch to Vidra.
Oh, God, I know.
That was...
Oh. That's such a shame. That's such good counter-attack. It's just that final ball that wasn't quite right.
Yeah, Chalaba's been causing all sorts of problems since he's come on.
Yeah.
And it's not saying Gosling wasn't doing well. It's just fresher legs.
Oh, absolutely. I think you need it in a game like this. Such a high-pressure game. You need fresh players on the pitch to add a different dynamic.
Yeah.
We're one subscriber away from 400 here as well. Over 50 people watching now on the Watford Way. Thank you so much for tuning in. Really appreciate you all being here.
Chalaba with a bit of a sloppy giveaway there after.
Come on, let's stay concentrated. Come on.
Now the next 10 minutes have gone a lot quicker.
Let me know in chat on a scale of 1 to 10. Put like a little emoji in chat. How are you guys feeling now? Because in terms of how nervous I am, I'm going to have to go with a 9 probably, if not a 10. God, I'm struggling to speak now.
Why does it have to be? Why can't we just get a second? Just end it.
There's just no let up in this game, is there? We've not really had we've had a couple of injuries where we've been able to get our breath, but we're just watching this back here. The ball, probably not good enough there, was it really?
Yeah, the first, it wasn't as clear cut of a chance as I first saw, but it was still a good chance to get something. But
yeah,
this game, considering we're playing against Millwall and how they like to play, this has been a rather open match.
God, can someone teach me how to breathe properly? Because I'm struggling to remember how to breathe.
I think I've taken 4 breaths in the past 2 hours.
Oh, I mean, what time is it for you, Adam? I mean, obviously, it must be quite early for you. What, 10, 11 o'clock?
10 a.m. kickoff. It's 11:37 right now. So it's I love this time. Wake up normally. Not that any of us could sleep last night. Someone I know said he got a lot of sleep.
Little dig at me there. You know what? I slept really well. I did sleep really well. I don't know whether it's because I don't know why I slept so well.
You've probably been working hard or something,
Yeah, let's put it down to that, shall we? Let's put it down to that.
Yeah. That's not a bad excuse, is it?
It's not over though, this game, is it, Adam? And Millwall, they've not had a lot of possession really this game, but they are carrying a threat going forward, and they will carry that threat for the full 90 minutes. Sarr again here. Can he take this down? Yes, he can. That's a foul, ref, surely. Thank you.
Yeah. Has he carded anyone yet? I'm not sure if he's carded anyone. Not that I think anything's deserving of a card yet, but.
And we have also hit 400 subscribers. So thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in today. And after the game, I'm sure Adam will be producing content on his Watford Opinions Instagram page and his website as well. So please check out watfordopinions.com. And you can find Adam on Instagram and Twitter at Watford Opinions.
Thank you. There'll definitely be some content,
I hope so. I hope to read a lovely article from you about how we got promoted this season. I hope for a long article, digesting every result.
There will be many. We still got to hold on, but there will be, if we do, there will be many different types of promotion articles. Don't worry.
Ken Semenau on the left-hand side here, taking on the Millwall defence. Gets cut out. Ken Semenau still with the ball here, holding it up in the corner. Done really well there, and it's a corner to Watford.
The corner though. Can you imagine what Twitter's going to be like if it's 1-0 and we go up because of the well, obviously we didn't go up because of the penalty. We've been the better team on the. But
the score at the moment you're seeing is Watford 1, Millwall 0. Is it Watford 1, Millwall 0? Danny's saying he can't stop. I keep stopping myself from breathing. I do as well, Danny. Really, really nervous now. You can probably hear it in my voice. Actually, I'm getting very, very nervous. But here we go. Watford corner. Come on.
That's one thing that's never changed.
Millwall counter attack
here.
3 versus 2 situation at the moment.
Messina did well to get back, still on the counter, but we have a couple more numbers back. Phenomenal challenge from Messina initially, but
you know what?
Messina won the foul, cleverly won the fouler. That is great. That was phenomenal from Messina.
I've got to say credit to the defense there. They got back really quickly, Adam, didn't they?
Yeah, I mean, that's the things you'll have to say. But no, Messina did really well to get back there. He initially pokes it away, cleverly then goes in for the follow-up, and the ref's given the foul on Zahore.
Someone's asking if there's going to be an article about your McDonald's meal, Adam.
No, that's got to be a video or something.
Yeah.
you can see that. You don't got to wait for an article for that. Let's see how the phone percentage is doing. All right.
Is it all right? You can go and get a charger if you need to, mate.
No, I'm good. And I can plug one in. I just have to move it a bit closer, which just means a higher percentage.
What I do is I basically fully charge everything just so I know I've got enough battery life to last you the whole stream.
Everything was fully charged. Yeah, no. It's just my phone sometimes dies quickly.
Oh, come on, Watford. We're making this a bit difficult for ourselves here now. Oh, God, I can't watch. I actually can't watch. God. I do feel actually, I feel quite sick now, actually. I've got to be honest.
Let's just get one more. Let's just put the game to bed.
Oh, dear. I think if we get the second, we can pretty much say the game's done, but until we get that second goal.
Millwall, they're getting chances now. We look a bit stretched here. Cut in, cut back. Millwall playing around with the ball here well. Jed Wallace is trying to get into all sorts of positions.
No. Well defended. Come on.
Header away. We're getting pinned back now as Andre Gray finally comes back to help defend.
Come on.
No, that was being harsh. Push them back a bit more. Millwall playing around with it in their own half right now. 8 minutes left of normal time.
I need to stand up again. Oh, God.
I'm too nervous. I'm just going to fall over if I stand. So.
Oh, God.
So we've given away another cheap free kick. Mahoney's taken down by, I think it was a true Sakong, but.
Come on. Where are you guys watching from today? Let me know. Are you hiding behind your sofa? What is going on in your house at the moment? Here we go. Millwall free kick here. It's not cleared by Watford. They've still got it.
Bachman looks to claim this.
Bachman
Bachman plays it well.
Oh, now we can waste time.
Okay. We've got Adam's permission to waste time now. I think that the team should go ahead and do that.
Oh, La Roca looks like he's going to come on.
Here we go. La Roca's coming on. Big Carlos Sanchez. Here he is.
Last time you said he's been phenomenal. He didn't do the best, but he's been very good. But we're not jinxing anything, which is why I said. Not to say he was really good when he was. What was it? That second half against Reading, he changed the complexion of the game.
Oh, I'm so nervous, Adam. I can't do this. I feel ill. Oh, God. You know what this reminds me of? It actually reminds me of last season, the last game against Arsenal. That's how I felt. Right. That's how I feel right now.
Yeah, I get what you're getting at there.
But it's a different kind of nervous. It's a excitement rather than a fear of dread, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I see that.
So Tom Cleverley's coming off now. Chalobah's getting the armband, and Carlos Sanchez coming on. I reckon Sanchez is going to score, Adam.
Yeah. 30-yard screamer.
Yeah, absolutely. Well done, Tom. Great performance. Okay. Come on. You know, this is going to be madness if we do this. Oh, God, I'm sorry. I mean, I don't know what to say. I'm just too nervous. Oh, God. Oh, come on, Watford. Andre Gray's done really well, actually, when since he's come on. Good hold-up play, good few chances. Oh, giving sloppy away there. Here we go. Millwall on the attack.
Messina slows it up a bit, but Jed Wallace still with it on the wing. That was so poor from Akong.
Terrible cross. Don't rush to get that. Let's just calm down. Got 70 people now watching concurrent across all platforms. Thank you very much for tuning in. Really appreciate everyone who's watched us today. Probably the biggest game I've ever covered here in a Watford way. So yeah, absolutely fantastic from Watford so far. We just need to hold on to this. Scott Duxbury.
Oh, he has a bit of a smile. There. Stop smiling, yeah. Scott. It's not over.
Yeah, stop smiling, mate. You can have your champagne in a minute. Oh, dear Adam.
Sema with a very good turn there. He's knocked it too far forward on the second chance.
I am shaking now. I am shaking.
See, now I wouldn't be surprised. Well, I think we should just make a couple, like maybe bring on a Hungbo or whatever, just
You know what? I'm going to have to agree to disagree with you there. I don't think this is the game for Hungbo.
Oh, we have a free kick. We have a free kick. No, the only reason I was saying that is A, for time wasting, and B, just because, you know.
Yeah. I mean, I do get where you're coming from. Yeah. I would, you know, if we had 11 Carlos Sanchez's, I'd rather them over Hungbo, to be honest.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Just take your time, Will. No rush, mate. Oh, God. Oh, my God.
Over everyone.
Oh, God. I don't know what to do. I will end up if we go up, I will end up crying, to be honest.
Full permission. I might have to join you. Ciaralta with a questionable first touch. Does find Chalobah.
I mean, Adam's saying just park the lorry. I think we need to park everything. Park the cars, park the lorry, park the bus, park everything we can possibly park. Brexit football lad, says Nigel Pearson in chat. Absolutely, Nigel. Oh my gosh, I do feel quite sick now, actually. Come on. I've only got a couple of minutes to go. Oh, no. Oh.
No one was in the box. Still in, though. Millwall still with a chance.
80 people watching now on all platforms. Thank you so much for tuning in. Really appreciate it.
Ball's played out wide. Millwall with still a chance. Cuts in. Strikes way over.
That's it. Take your time, Daniel. Take your time.
I can't imagine there's more than 4 minutes of added time either.
Yeah, Hive Live is working perfectly fine for us, Pepe. Try refreshing your page. That should solve the issue usually.
Yeah. If you're elsewhere, ESPN Plus has been working too. So
yeah. Zisco very animated now. Zisco does look nervous himself, but I think we should be able to do this. You want to get that, Adam, or are you just going to let it ring out?
I think it's the Prem calling, so we're not there. We're not there yet, though.
Oh yeah. Come on, boys. No.
Nothing stupid here.
No. Oh. We are restricting them to long shots. The problem is, one of these long shots might end up going in. So,
I mean,
okay, right. We are approaching that period of time now where we're approaching extra time. So, with 89 minutes, 1 minute left to go of this second half. We're nearly there. We are nearly there. We just need to keep the positivity. Let's keep calm. We're nearly there. Okay. I didn't think I would be this nervous, actually. Oh, dear. Okay. Come on. Go on, Andre. Go on. That's it. Oh, dear. Come on. Come on. Now, sometimes Hive Live doesn't show how much extra time we've got. So if you could let us know how much extra time we've got in chat, that would be great. I'd say there's probably going to be 4 minutes. What would you say? 4 minutes?
I'd say so. Yeah.
Oh, my stream's actually frozen here. Oh, we're back. We're back.
4 minutes.
There is 4 minutes. Okay, and I'm currently at 90 minutes, 7 seconds, 8, 9, 10.
Yep, we're good. We're good.
Yeah. Okay, 4 minutes, guys. 4 minutes, and we're in the Premier League. Come on. Come on. We can do this. Come on. Come on. Come on, boys. Come on. We've been waiting all season for this. Come on.
Val, take your time. Take your time.
And please subscribe. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Biggest game of the season. Got to get that self-promotion in there. Come on. The celebrations in my room are going to be mental. Come on. Let's do this. Oh. Come on. Come on. We're so close. We're so close to the finish line. Let's just hold on to this. Come on. Come on, boys.
I can't do this. I can't do this.
Ugh. 3 minutes left of time to go. And Watford are promoted if we win this game through an Ismail Assar penalty. Okay.
A couple of years ago, you
well
were telling
done.
me
Thank you very much. Lots of Chilean fans in here as well, praising Sirielta. I mean, thank you for birthing
thank you.
Sirielta in your lovely country. Thank you so much.
Él es mejor jugador del fútbol del mundo. Hopefully that was correct, but no, he's coincided with such a big upturn in form. Him and Zisco, they've coincided with it, and he's been growing.
We've
as
got
a
over
player.
100 people watching across all platforms now. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's the biggest ever viewership I've ever had in a Watford way. So thank you so much for tuning in. You know, we're so close to it now. Okay, I can feel myself starting to go now. Come on, come on. Like if Millwall want me to transfer some money to their bank account to stop them winning, I'm more than happy to do that.
If Millwall need to get them McDonald's as well, you know.
Of course, anything.
Millwall are passing it around well here, though. They have a chance. There's 90 seconds
Oh,
left.
God. Not long now. A minute and a half to go.
Not long now at all, but 80 seconds. Sarr does not get beat on the byline. Millwall player goes down. Millwall player doesn't get the foul. Sarr does get the foul.
Thank you, referee.
70 seconds left. We'll milk the clock down.
Oh my God. 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 Oh. We're so close. Zisco knows it. Come on. Oh my God. Come on, lads. Come on, John. I see you there. Come on, Rudy. It's really nervy, but we can get through this last 30 seconds. We've got 30 seconds to go now. Come on. Come on. So many of you watching and tuning in now. Thank you so much.
If the ref adds on time, there's at most a minute.
Come on.
Just boot it forward.
20 seconds to go.
20 seconds to go. 20 seconds. 13 seconds. 12. 11. I can't be counting down.
No.
I can't be counting down. Oh, Raf, it's too long.
It's been too long, Raf. Raf, blow it.
Referee, it's time. Time is now.
Raf, blow it.
Referee. Yes!
Yes! We're back! Let's go!
Come on!
We're
Come
back!
on!
Oh my
Come
God!
on!
We've
Come
done it!
on! We've done it!
We've done it!
We've done it!
We're back! We're back!
Ah! I can't believe it!
We've done it! We've actually done it!
Oh my gosh!
Oh my God.
Come on, we're back!
We're back! Oh,
We're back!
bro, I want to
Premier
cry!
League.
I want to
Come
cry!
on! We're back! We are back!
can't-
No more championship logo. We're back in the
Oh
Premier
my
League.
God!
Oh,
I don't know what to do!
Oh, flipping
I can't
hell.
Oh, it's been what a journey though.
Wow. Gino, Scott, they're all there.
Oh my God.
Wow. Oh my God. Adam, I can't believe it.
I don't know what to do.
Oh my God. Oh my God. We're back in the Premier League.
Am I allowed to cry? Is that okay?
Yes. Yes.
I can't believe this.
Oh God. Wow. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it.
It's
Brendan's joining us now as well. Brendan.
Come on, the
We're back.
boss. We
We
are
are
going
back.
up. Yes, we are Premier League. So we are Premier League. And we are Premier
So
League.
we are Premier League. We
Look
are
where I
Premier
am,
League. So
guys.
we are Premier League.
I'm traveling in the train and I'm so happy, guys. Oh my God!
Oh,
What a
Brendan.
nervous last 10 minutes. What a nervous last 20 minutes. But Sard
Well,
brings us back.
We're actually up.
I cannot believe it. We
We're
are
actually
back in the
Oh my
Premier
God.
League. We are back.
James, can I
I'm
say
at a
something?
loss. I'm at a loss for words.
I don't want to swear, but can I swear for one time? Only one
Yes,
time.
of course, Brendan. Say what you want.
We fucking did it, Hornets. We fucking did it.
Yes,
Come on.
What a
we
long
did.
season we've got, but we did it, guys.
Yes, we
Come
did.
on.
Oh my God.
Come on. Oh,
I can't.
thank
Oh
God.
my God.
Absolutely
Ooh.
scenes.
Oh,
Absolutely
it looks like
scenes.
Cisco's crying. Oh, he deserves to.
I
Come
can't
on,
believe it.
Cisco, you legend. You did it,
I
mate.
actually love Cisco so much.
Wow, we are back
Come
in
on.
the Premier
We are
League.
back.
Oh
We're
my God.
back.
I can't believe
Can't
you're
believe
out that.
can't believe it.
Cisco.
Oh, the players have jumped. Oh my God. I can't believe.
Wow.
Absolutely scenes, guys. Absolutely scenes.
Absolute. Oh my God.
Brendan.
Imagine,
Oh my God.
look what I'm celebrating just in the train. and I'm not on my way to Watford. I'm just on my way to Rotterdam.
Oh, Troy's bringing out all the drinks.
Come on.
my
Troy's just
God,
come out
Troy-
of the locker room with all the drinks.
Oh, look. They've got champagne. Troy's handing
My
out
captain.
champagne now.
Watford FC.
FC.
La, la,
Na,
la,
na,
la.
na, na, na. Watford FC.
Oh, James, I will get a watch through the scenes now, and I will come back later on in the stream or on Instagram. But to all the Hornets, we are back. Enjoy your
We
night.
are back in the Premier League. Come on. Thank
I
you,
will be back later on. Enjoy, guys. Enjoy. We are Watford,
Thank
and
you,
we are back.
Brendan. Appreciate
Cheers.
you being here, Brendan. Thank you so much. Thank you. Adam's
Oh,
back. I'm
my
not sure
phone.
what
My
happened.
phone. I don't know what happened. It doesn't matter.
Wow. Wow.
Look at.
We-
I don't know.
Look
sorry,
at,
can't-
come on. Come on.
Oh, What?
Come on.
It's done. We've
Oh.
done it.
Oh, I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
Pop
Come
that
on,
champagne,
Zisco. Look at that.
Cisco. Pop that champagne.
Come on, drink that champagne, Zisco. You deserve it. Wow.
This doesn't feel real. This does not feel real.
Oh, wow. That has made my weekend so much better. I hope it's made your week better, Adam, as well. Because I know you said you were struggling this week. So I hope that's made your week better, mate.
Beyond.
Yeah,
Beyond
really.
better now.
Oh, wow. Okay, so I'm going to be live for another 10 or 15 minutes or so, talking to a few fans as well. Then hopefully I'll be live again later this evening with another stream talking about what happened today and going through everything that's happening in Watford Town Centre this evening as well.
And
wow.
I will be going now. I'll be doing my McDonald's feast, whatever. I'll be probably doing that on Instagram Live sometime today. So make sure to catch up to that. I'll also post on Twitter before I go live. But I can't believe this. I
cannot believe it. I cannot believe it.
Oh, and
unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Thank you so much to everyone who joined me today. Me and Adam today, we both really appreciate you being here for what was a fantastic game, fantastic result for Watford. We're back in the Premier League. I'm going to keep saying it. We're back in the Premier League.
All right,
so good. Look, Roberto,
we are back in the. I can finally use this again.
Roberto,
come on!
He's got his scarf. Come on!
I'm gonna head out now, Roberto. Have fun. See you, everyone.
See you, Adam. Thank you.
See you, Adam.
Today, Adam. Thank you so much. Wow, Roberto. Wow. I mean, what
amazing. Absolute. Just, I'm lost for words. Just incredible. We gave it our all at the end there, and we really put all our eggs into this season. We've really thrown everything at it, and the scenes at the end with Xisco and Troy and Foster and Gray all hugging each other. That's the whole spirit of this team. They pull together and they sort out a problem and they bounce back straight away from the Premier League. What a journey it's been. 12 months. We've just come on leaps and bounds, and it's an amazing, amazing achievement. So I'm so proud of everyone, and especially proud of Ismail Assar today.
Yeah, I mean, that was such a pressure penalty. And Mohamed, we are back in the Premier League. We're back in the biggest league. Come on, Mohamed, give us your reaction. How are you feeling right now?
I cannot describe what I'm into right now. I'm really happy, and I cannot express my feelings to the fans. And my first year at the championship, and will be the last, I really hope. Yes.
I think have Norwich got the title now? I think they won at QPR, didn't they?
I believe so. I believe so. But you know what? You know, we got promoted, and that was the most important thing this season. We've been playing so well. I'm just so happy for the boys, guys, and we are back in the Premier League. We can go back to Vicarage Road and watch Premier League football. Hopefully all the restrictions in the UK will be lifted this summer, and we can all go back in August and watch some Premier League football. We're being raided as well in the stream now. Cardiff raid from a Cardiff stream on YouTube. We're back in the Premier League. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. We had our highest ever viewers on the Watford Way. We reached over 100 concurrent viewers on a stream today, which is fantastic. We've had over 1,000 views as well on YouTube today. Absolutely fantastic. Roberto, I mean, I don't know what else to say. Is there anything else that you want to say while you're here? Because I am just over the moon. I'm so happy.
It really is hard to put it into words, but just so brilliant. And I think that first half moment of pressure from like the 30th minute onwards in this first half, we had to get through that, and that felt like a little achievement in itself. And it's almost like, because we got through that, we'd almost won the game in that moment. And I know that seems quite, weird of me to say, because there was still a lot of the game to go, but it was a big moment of pressure. And then second half, Millwall came out. They actually started quite well, to be fair to them. But then we just started to get more of the momentum. And I think those changes, Gray and Chalobah, really did change it. We seemed to get back in the groove of it and really dictate the play. And it was just about getting it over the line. Didn't matter how we did it, but it's fantastic to do it.
Can you guys just turn your phones into landscape orientation, if that's okay, just so you can fill up the whole screen, if that's okay? That would be absolutely fantastic. If it doesn't work, Roberto, don't worry too much about it. But yeah, really happy with the result today. Oh, it's just so good. Really. I'm just so happy. I'm so delighted. It's been so good talking to all these international fans today, like Mohamed, Roberto, Adam, Brendan, all these Watford fans in different countries around the world. It's been so good talking to everyone. I'll stay live for another 15 minutes or so while we're digesting this result. And let's have a look through Twitter while we're here, because I'm sure there are people in Watford right now, and I want to see if there's any videos on Twitter that we can show live on stream right now. Mohamed, I'll come to you again, mate. It was such a pressure penalty from Sarr, wasn't it? How happy are you that Sarr scored that? Because huge pressure was on that penalty, Mohamed. So yeah, you must be absolutely delighted with that.
Of course, Sar is the man for us. He have been extremely dreadful at goal, and he was the man of the season, I can say. And
Yeah.
I'm really happy today. I'm going to visit all my friends and tell them that Watford are back.
We are back.
We will win once again against Liverpool. I really hope.
Yes, I mean, we are going to be playing against the European Super League clubs, as they like to call themselves, and hopefully we can beat a few of them as well. You know, Roberto, it's going to be so good being back in the Premier League. You know, Watford, I mean, we've talked about our pitch at Vicarage Road. It's a Premier League standard pitch. And
It's immaculate, yeah.
Yeah, we've been to all these different championship pitches this season, and they've been dreadful, haven't they? So look, it's so good to be back with the big boys. Hopefully we can recruit well and we won't get relegated. But right now, we can enjoy this moment right here. I'm so happy to be live with everyone. I can see all your stuff in chat here. Look, congratulations. You know, let's go. You know, everyone is so happy. There's so many comments to get through. You know, I want to be spending my whole night getting through all these comments. It's so good to see. You know, it's just fantastic. So let's have a look at Twitter then. You know, so much going on Twitter at the moment. What I'll do is I'll share my screen so everyone on stream can see my Twitter account, and we'll go through and see fan reactions. So here we go then. So yeah, really looking forward to going through Twitter here. So look, everything, what a 90 minutes that was. Premier League, baby. We are in the Premier League. I'm going to keep saying it. We're in the Premier League. Yeah, I mean, Watford have actually tweeted.
And I think it just shows the whole...
Go on, Roberto. Go
I think it just shows the mentality of the whole squad as well. You know, off the back of that Luton game, it was such a big blow, such a chink in the armour. But we just came back against Norwich and we just put our bodies on the line. And then again today, we knew the result was all that mattered, but we've done it and we've made that immediate return.
Yeah, we have made that immediate return. Seems like we're having some technical difficulties with Roberto there, so I'm just going to remove Roberto while we try and get that sorted out. Mohamed, if you want to come in and just talk to us about what we're seeing on screen here. You know, Watford have tweeted this lovely graphic out saying, "We are back. We are in the Premier League." Oh, Mohamed, I'm just so happy. I mean, I know a lot of your friends, Mohamed, are, you know, support bigger clubs. They support Liverpool, Manchester United, clubs like that, Mohamed. Now you can say Watford are back with them big clubs. You know, you must be delighted. And you know, go out to your friends today. Say we are back in the Premier League. That's what I suggest you do.
Of course, I will do. Of course, I will do. I'm really happy to be back at the Premier League. I want to say that our team dealt with the championship with a real professional way, and we had a lot of ups and downs, but at the very least, we have joined the Premier League and we are back, and I'm really happy to be here with you. I want to thank you, James. Actually, you have gathered us in international level fans. We have been together, one from Portugal, from Egypt, and etc.
Yeah.
This season, you have been collecting us into your videos and making us contribute and make the world know that we support Watford. Yes.
Thank you so much. I appreciate them kind words, Mohamed. And look, we can all join these celebrations together around the world. It looks like Roberto's back now, so we'll get Roberto added in. I think it was just an internet issue there, but we'll get him added back here, Roberto. Just fantastic, Roberto, isn't it, to see what Watford have tweeted out there. Look at that graphic. I mean, Xisco Munoz, you know, Xisco Munoz has done such a great job this season, Roberto, hasn't he? You know, I criticised him when he arrived, and wrongly so, because look, he's got us promoted back to the Premier League. That's what he was brought in for. Yeah, Roberto, you know, how much praise do you have for Xisco Munoz this season? Because he's absolutely superb, isn't he?
Oh, just so much from the start. You know, he's just completely revolutionised the way we've played. And as you see there from that graphic, so many great moments this season. And that was, of course, one of them, that win against Norwich on Boxing Day, the way we just battled and really just showed that attacking quality in that 4-3-3 formation when we changed to it. Yeah. And that Coventry game, I think, was a big turning point. We kind of saw that game and thought, actually, that's not what we know we can do. That wasn't good enough. And we're just going to completely go for it from now until the end of the season. It's just been fantastic in terms of commitment. So many players have really stepped up, like Chalobah. And I also think people like Craig Cathcart towards the end of the season have been really important, and actually players we kind of didn't hear a lot about because they weren't being played in the team just due to our depth in squad. But it's been a fantastic overall effort from the lads.
Yeah, and still over 50 people watching us here on YouTube. I mean, it's so good to see your support for the Watford Way today. I really do appreciate everybody being here. Just absolutely fantastic news today that we are promoted back to the Premier League. I don't know what else to say because it's.
You really can't say much else.
I mean, you can see the Premier League here. They're tweeting out that Watford are back. Welcome back to the Premier League, Watford. Thank you for welcoming us back, because we are back in the Premier League. We are back. Oh God! I mean, I'm so tired after doing this stream, but I'm so elated that we are back in the Premier League. Look, it's such good news. You know, I'll be live for another 5 minutes or so, guys. So please get your comments in chat, and I'll be sure to read as many of them as I can. You know, if you are going into Watford Town Centre, please send me your videos. We'll repost as many of them as possible. Obviously, respecting COVID guidelines, of course. Please social distance if you can.
Definitely.
But yeah, absolutely. It's just such good news that we're back. You know, we can enjoy the rest of the season now, Mohamed. We've got to play Swansea and Brentford, Mohamed, in these last 2 games. We haven't got to panic anymore. We can just enjoy them games. If we win them, we win them. You know, if we lose them, we're promoted anyway. So, look, Mohamed, are you looking forward to the rest of the season, mate?
I think that the games against Swansea and Brentford, we should enjoy them. Show the Premier League that we have a quality of football, and of course we have. Kisco is the most realistic manager I've ever seen for Watford. He's doing what the fans really need. I have never seen a manager who do what we really want to see in the lineup. I've seen a lot of formations that he did, and that's exactly what all the fans need and all the fans really wanted from Watford. Football is really ours right now, and I really hope we could do it at the Prem, and we can survive with this attacking football and with Kisco Munoz, of course.
And yeah, I think we'll leave the stream there with this photo that Watford have tweeted out. Such a lovely graphic to see, you know, all the players involved in our season there. Xisco Munoz, Troy Deeney scored some crucial penalties earlier this season. Nathaniel Chalobah, Trooster Kong, Andre Gray, everyone is there.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I'm very emotional at the moment. You know, Joseph Hungbo even playing a part. You know, such a young age, but he even played a part this season. Yeah, I mean, absolutely superb. Before we go, guys, I should be back live later actually. But before we go, I just want to ask you both. You know, who your player of the season is this year. I'll give you mine first, and you can let me know if you agree with me or not. Roberto, I'll come to you first. So for me, my player of the season, I mean, there's so many players to choose from. Sirielta coming in quite late into the season. You've got Kiko Femini, Ismail Assar. But, you know, for me, Roberto, I'm probably going to go with Kiko Femini. He's been so instrumental to us this season, hasn't he, Roberto, in his link up with Ismail Assar. So, yeah, I'm probably going to go with him. What about you? It looks like we've lost Roberto again there, so we'll try and get Roberto back if possible. But Mohamed, we'll come to you, mate. Obviously, we are about to be ending the stream. It's fantastic to have you on here, getting your reaction live. You know, who's been your player of the season, Roberto? As I just said, Kiko Femini for me. Do you agree? Do you disagree? You know, how do you view how the season's gone, and who is your player of the season, Roberto? Mohamed.
I want to say that all the players have done a lot of work all the season, but of course we should go for Ismail Assar, but Bachmann have done a lot of good work at his campaign. He done a lot of saves, and I could he will protect us in the Premier League. So I will, to be honest, but still Ismail Assar is one of the best, if not the best, at Watford at the moment. And he have helped us a lot at the Championship. I hope he continue with us.
Okay, thank you so much, Roberto and Mohamed, for joining me today. I'm going to say bye-bye to Mohamed and Roberto now. I really appreciate them coming on. Thank you to Adam from Watford Opinions over in America for coming on today as well. And also thank you to Brendan out in the Netherlands as well for coming on. I'll say bye-bye to you now, Mohamed, as we end the stream. Thank you so much for coming on and enjoy your evening. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Right, here we are then. I am back on my own. Yeah, very, very happy with that, of course. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. Please go and enjoy your evening because it is an evening to celebrate. It's an evening where Watford have been promoted back to the big time. We're in the biggest league. We're in the best league in the world. Enjoy your evening. Have a drink. Get the champagne out. I've already seen some pictures of people in Watford Town Centre as well. So yeah, absolutely fantastic to see. Please go and enjoy yourselves. You deserve it after the year we've had. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. I'll take a few more of your comments before we go, and I might be back live later for a celebration stream. If not, I'll be back tomorrow afternoon for a stream looking back over Watford season and the key results. So of course, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate everyone's support on the Watford way this season. Really, really happy with how the channel has grown, and especially doing these watch alongs as well. I've really enjoyed doing that with everybody here. And thank you to Caroline, who's our moderator on the channel as well. Thank you to her for moderating the chat, and thank you to everyone for of course contributing to the channel, because if it wasn't for you fans watching, I wouldn't be where I am now with the Watford Way. So thank you so much for tuning in. Had our highest ever viewers on the Watford Way today. Across all platforms we streamed on, we had over 100 people watching us concurrently, and I can view how many people viewed the stream afterwards as well. So I'm sure that'll be a very, very high number. I don't want to leave you guys because it's been such a fantastic stream, such a fantastic season for Watford, up and down, of course. Under Vladimir Ivic, we won't talk about him, but he did play his part as well. Of course, he played his part. He got us some crucial wins at the start of the season. He obviously wasn't the right man for the job, but Xisco's come in. Very, very positive guy. Loves playing Sweet Caroline. Play Sweet Caroline today in your houses. Get that blaring out of your houses. Let all your neighbours know Watford have been promoted. I'm so happy we've done it. I'm really, really happy. I don't want to go. I'll stay live for a little bit longer. But yeah, enjoy your evenings, everyone. I know I've just been informed that Watford over on their YouTube channel are hosting a promotion party in a couple of minutes' time. So make sure you go over there for that, because I'm sure there'll be some interviews with the players as well. And thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you all being here. And yeah. Look, you can see on my shirt now, I've got the Sky Bet Championship badge. That is no more. We are back in the Premier League. Come on, the boys. We are back in the Premier League. So yeah, I am going to end the stream now. So thank you so much for watching. As I said earlier, I may be live this evening. If I'm not live this evening, I'll be live again tomorrow afternoon with my reaction after I've calmed down from today's event. So thank you so much for tuning in, and please let me know on social media what you thought of the stream, what you thought of Watford this season, and yeah, we will be back on the Watford Way very, very soon for some more content. So yeah, apart from that, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time for a season review. Thank you for watching. Enjoy your evenings. Get down to the pond, and I'll